Like you too, baby.
Coming from the concrete jungle of the wood. Smell the flowers in the air, burning from the wood.
Burning from the wood.
Yeah, the hood patrollers, watching the paper soldiers. Gun smoke floating through the air like vultures, but we got culture. Be aware of the leaves and the snakes in the garden. They all vultures, but I'ma fly higher. Can't get close, cause sun coming with the fire. I need no ghost to float on my own rider. Walking to my house, we building empires, bro. God got me in my zone, yo. Now it's time to bring it home for sure. Very CNC and all, you know. Gotta see me, yo, we on.
In the place where nobody else is. All things pass away, I will not miss them. Look into the mirror, the shit was way different. Lost my reflection, man, I almost kissed it. Chilling in a place where nobody else is. All things pass away, I will not miss them. Look into the mirror, the shit was way different. Lost my reflection, man, I almost kissed it.
Hey, yo, what's up? Welcome to the S.O.S podcast, the Strategic Society, the most honest hour and change of your day. Once a week, we back to you live again. This particular time, we know. But on this particular day, first day, or the first Wednesday of the new year, yeah, I had to say that obligatory shit. My name is Jacques. I'm one of your hosts. We'll have that guy at the bottom here right now. We're waiting on him. But this guy to my left, over there, right? Yeah, there. His name is.
I am Dion, the asshole professional.
And you know what's real when he say professional, not professional. And we are 2/3 of the mighty S.O.S podcast. Woo! I feel like I should have like
Trey do Trey all day.
One of them worldly things. What's the things called that you? Yeah, you spin, make the noise makers, and go one of those type of joints.
Nobody knows what those things really are called, nigga.
An annoyance, some shit you buy, and then you don't know you can't remember why you bought this shit.
I don't even know how a motherfucker decided to make one of them. A motherfucker was like, "Yeah, I want to make something extremely loud, but I don't want no effort. I just want to go this."
Hey, look.
Well, like, what combination of shit was you playing with to get that sound? Decide that you want to package that shit.
Oh, I have no combination of what loose random trash inside of some random ass shit you was fucking with. I do not know, but I know this. That motherfucker ain't had no friends.
None.
Couldn't.
If that motherfucker had friends before, he definitely didn't have friends after.
Oh, he definitely lost his marriage behind that shit. Could you imagine that motherfucker at the crib, like, workshopping this shit? You just say your randomly just putting screws in buckets. She can't never find no silverware because he just got it all in China's shit. Fucking up all his little bowls. Like, he did something. He fucked up some shit.
Either that or that nigga was a true asshole and he figured out a way to get back at his wife, and it would involve in the least amount of effort and the highest amount of annoyance that he could possibly come up with.
Hey, look. It is some shit that you would invent right before you about to leave your family.
Man. When
you pissed off at your wife. I'm going to invent this. I'm going to get my kids hooked on it, and then I'm out.
Right. Good.
Hey, I don't know who made. Hey, remember Click Clacks?
Yeah.
I don't know who made Click Clacks, but I just know it was an estranged wife.
Mm-hmm.
She made them shits and dropped the kids off, never to be seen again.
She definitely invented them motherfuckers the Thursday night before it was the Father's weekend.
Oh, it was definitely Daddy weekend. She was in the kitchen. If I could. Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah! They gonna fuck his shit up today. Mm-hmm.
Elliot, watch this. Clack. Go with your daddy.
Hey, most shit was, when you think about it, most shit they say in necessity is the mother of all invention.
No.
I think most motherfuckers needed to be petty.
Yeah, pettiness is the mother of all inventions. Like
Hey,
you
look,
think
if
about
necessity is the mother, pettiness is definitely the auntie.
pettiness is the father. You think about
Pettiness is the father.
pettiness is the father.
Oh, shit.
Arrows. I want to stab that nigga, but he 20 feet away. Huh. Bullet. I wish I could throw this rock at this nigga that's 100 yards away. Huh.
Nah, that bullet happened. That bullet happened the first time they left one of them arrows next to the fireworks display. And it flew out. It didn't even kill nobody. That shit just shot out and then stuck in the wall somewhere. And the motherfucker was like, huh. Hey! And then history, you know. Cannon!
David, it's a wrap.
Yo, David, it is a wrap. I'm fucked. That's your ass. That's your ass, man. Yep. Hey, man. Hey, look. So, how was your year so far, guy? I can say that corny shit, right? How's your year been, man? Haven't spoke to you all year.
Hey, my year started off fucked up.
Damn.
I mean, I brought the new year in great, but it immediately went bad because went go-kart racing and my phone came in last place. Yeah, phone flew out my pocket while I'm go-kart racing. Then the motherfucker got ran over, and I was excommunicado for a couple of days. I was using my son's phone more than he was. I was taking. Hey, give me a phone.
Hey, look. Hold on. How you phone check? How you phone check your child?
Because
I mean, I guess you can. Technically, if you pay the motherfucking bill.
And I paid a motherfucking bill on that shit.
I get it. So, yeah, I will phone check my kid too.
And so whenever I need to, hey, I need you. Nah, dude, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, I got to do some parenting real quick.
He said, "It's 9 o'clock. It's my phone now. Go ahead and get it. Yeah, that's interesting though. You went go-kart riding and lost your phone. That's fucked up.
Yeah. So there's that, and then apparently, my kid's school is the only school that's been schooling. Our district 148. Shout out to 148, 149, 150. Apparently decided to just, hey, fuck it. Yeah, numbers is high.
Wait. Y'all still going to school like Neanderthals?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. These uncouth motherfuckers are having school.
In school. That is a novel idea.
Uncouth as fuck.
Hey, look, we gonna get it. We gonna get into that. We got that as a topic. We definitely gonna touch on that a little bit later. If y'all didn't know, Chicago public schools didn't school today. They said they figured out last night sometime around about 11ish maybe. Yeah, we ain't schooling tomorrow. So around like 11:30, motherfuckers started getting random ass status updates about shit. Yeah, CPS ain't gonna have no school tomorrow. Wait, they know that for sure now? That's the thing? Oh, okay.
Hey, and they ain't even hit motherfuckers with the you up text. The motherfuckers were straight. Hey, this ain't gonna work.
Hey, look. I got a feeling they sent that motherfucker around 7 o'clock and then just delayed it when they knew I was gonna be asleep, so I couldn't respond. They knew I was hey, look. We gonna get into that. We gonna get into that later. But so the rest of your year, sir, how's it been so far? Both days of it, I guess.
My year's been good so far. My year's been good. I'm trying this whole positive thinking shit. It's not working at all, but I'm gonna keep trying it.
I got a real quick interjection here. If you're trying the whole positive thing, maybe be positive about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Maybe not. If this shit ain't work, I haven't yet seen the fruits of my labor, but the harvest is on the horizon. and you know that it's some alliteration there, so it got to be true.
Yeah, harvest on the horizon. You know what? I can't argue with constant consonants. So hey, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna try to be positive about positivity, and we gonna see where the fuck that leads us.
Oh,
Probably to the
absolutely,
same city as.
absolutely nowhere. I'm positive. I'm positive. Absolutely
You
fucking nowhere.
positive that being positive about positivity will lead me absolutely nowhere.
Hey, look, but you'll be happy on the way. So there's that.
I'll be happy on the way.
And that's what's most important. You
Is
want
it?
to be, yeah,
Is it really?
yeah. Hey, it doesn't matter if you're dying inside, as long as you have a smile on your face while you're doing it. No, okay, all right. No. Yeah. I
But
don't think. I don't know, man. I don't. What I gotta say it though. I don't know if what you got on your plate so far seems all that insurmountable for day 5.
yeah. No, I mean, shit. What we shit about 117 hours into this year. I've been positive for a good 114 of them. So a nigga getting a 98 around this bitch.
Hey, look. That's an A. Positivity.
Nigga, that's an A plus. You know
Hey,
what
look,
that plus stands for?
honor roll.
Positive.
All I'm saying.
Positive, nigga. That plus in that A plus stands for positive.
Hey, not COVID positive, but just
Yeah, not
because
that kind of
you
positive.
got to put the disclaimer out there. Even though I don't know if I'm negative yet. I might be.
Oh yeah, nigga. Speaking of, hey nigga, how was your Rona field year?
Oh, my Rona field years, it's been fine.
Are you still in isolation?
Yeah. We still in isolation. Feels feels eerily like
Like non-Rona?
non isolation a little bit. I think we kind of just. I think at a point we gotta admit that we might be at the least recluses.
See, maybe not quite hermits, but reclusive.
Yeah, reclusive. It's a reclusivity going on in the middle of the household because we couldn't go nowhere and nobody noticed.
Right.
Nothing.
So motherfucker, you in quarantine? Really? I thought you was
Hmm.
I thought you was just in Tuesday.
It definitely felt like, man, this is just Thursday.
Right.
It definitely felt like it. Like, oh well, okay, all right, well, I'm gonna go binge that Karate Kid now. Yeah. So me, I I if you could time your illnesses, I don't know, that just sound like a lot of S's, but gotta be right?
Yeah, it's
So if you could
multiple.
time your illnesses, I think I added a couple more that time. But I would say do it right at the time when you got some bingeable shit about to happen.
No doubt.
Because I mean, I think we had immaculate timing on our Rona situation. I got a lot of quality entertainment in.
Did you discover some new shit, or it was just continuation of shit that you've already been on?
Continuation of shit I already been on, and then some new shit. But the new shit I watched, I don't know when I watched it, so it all kind of blurs together. Sam Jackson got an interesting little number. I think did I talk about this with y'all? I don't know when I watched it, so it all kind of blurs together. Kevin Costner and Michael Keaton. I mean, not
Yeah.
Kevin Costner. Michael Keaton and one of the other white boys. I can't remember who it was.
Hey, they're all the same.
They all the same. Yeah. But they Die Hard, Bruce Willis.
Oh
Michael
yeah.
Keaton and Bruce Willis was interchangeable. I think I said that last week. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but I watched that shit. But no, Karate Kid was the shit.
Still ain't watched.
Even the cheesy parts, you gotta watch it. Did
I,
you
I
like Karate Kid back in the day?
I like Karate Kid. Karate Kid 2 was decent. Karate Kid New was not.
Okay, see, you ain't that in. You ain't that in, fam.
Nah,
First of all, you feel like Karate Kid 2 was decent.
yeah, Karate Kid 2 was decent. Karate Kid 1 was good.
He
Karate
had a
Kid 3 was
death,
trash.
he had a death match in Karate Kid 2, fam, and it was just decent.
Yeah,
They had a whole hurricane in Okinawa, and it was just decent.
it's just decent.
Just the one with the ice. I don't.
See, we've already Karate Kidded out. We already did the Karate Kid. Karate Kid had a threequel, and then they had a reboot. You don't get a third chance.
Hey, look. Karate Kid gets as many bites at the apple as it wants.
Nah, you
Yes,
don't. No, there's
yes.
a limit. There's a limit. You blew your load on the second one.
Hey, look. Hey, look. How you gonna tell a franchise built on the essence of overcoming and defying the odds, doing the impossible? How you gonna tell that franchise, yeah, no, you can't do it? Nigga, that ain't nothing but another motherfucking movie. We finna use that for the new shit. Oh, we can't do it. Oh, what? You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever take you down. Hey, look, that's my
That was
fault.
a dope ass song.
That's a dope ass song. And
That was a dope ass song.
the series is just that in a longer format. That's
All right,
what
so
it is.
is it more Karate Kid 1? Is it more Karate Kid 2? Is it more Karate Kid 3? Is it more Karate Kid Jaden Smith?
It's more Karate Kid 1 and 2.
Mm.
It's more Karate Kid 1 and 2. It's still that okay, wait, whose fault? Who's at fault? Oh no, that guy's definitely at fault. But the other guy's being an asshole about it. So fight. Yeah. I mean,
So
that's
fight.
Karate Kid in a nutshell. That's Karate Kid in a nutshell, right? I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I was wrong, but you was a dick about me being wrong. So we gonna fight.
So we got a box.
We got kick, choke out. I mean, whatever we gotta do. I mean, threaten with spears, hang over cliffs. Karate Kid Part 3. I'm looking at you. Yeah, whatever. You know, all that shit. Even though I didn't see the other Karate Kids, because fuck them.
Fuck them
I
indeed.
saw the girl Karate Kid once.
See,
I never saw the foreign Karate Kid. Looking at you, Jaden. He was a foreigner.
yeah.
Right.
I actually watched the Jaden Smith Karate Kid.
Couldn't do it. One thing ruined it for me. Jacket off. I'm too immature. I'm just too immature. It was over with. I was like, nope. That's the movie for me. I don't like what dealing with my beloved franchise of Karate Kid, but this ain't it. Cobra Kai is it. It's all of the nostalgia of all the 80s shit with new shit. You get to see what happened to them. You get to see the losers these motherfuckers were assumed to turn out to be. Put them in the body bag, Johnny. You get to find out what happened to all of them.
Yeah, I just assume the worst, and I'm cool with that.
I mean, one of them it was bleak them motherfucker for. Like real life, one of them actually died of cancer. They wrote that shit in the show. I told you that you're not gonna make this show not have a show. Throw whatever obstacle you want at it. It don't matter. We can't have the rest of the Cobra Kai guys coming out. No, they didn't age all that well. One of them has cancer in real life. Oh shit! Write it in the script.
Write that down real quick.
Write that down. No. Bring your oxygen tank and everything to the set. It's all good.
That's fucked.
Hey, look, is it fucked though?
It is.
I don't. I don't know. I would have liked to have done that if I were given the opportunity to do that. What else was he doing? You want to be Cobra Kai again? Hell, fucking yeah. Yes, Sensei. But yeah, it's just all the 80 shit, and they flipped it all on his ear. Like uh, Daniel got a kid, Johnny got a kid, and then Johnny got a neighbor that's a teenager that like Daniel kid. It's a whole love triangle built on a Capulet Montague West Side Story ish type of feud. Cartwright McCoys, whatever you want to call it, whatever floats your boat. I don't know what type of genre you're into, but got them all there, right? It's that. It's all of that, but no music that these motherfuckers singing. They just fight. So great.
Yeah. Is it Media Man versus the Golden Lords level of violence and beef?
Oh no, oh no, oh no. These kids get busy.
Hey, the Golden Lords got busy. Golden Lords wrecked the whole city.
Nah. They broke a motherfucker back. I ain't gonna tell you which motherfucker back got broke. They broke a motherfucker back.
Hey, if they didn't break Batman's back, it don't count.
Hey, look. Okay, cool. It is what it is. I can't. I'm gonna give you all kind of spoilers. But Cobra Kai, man, you can't be a fan of the Karate Kid and not watch Cobra Kai. You're gonna love it first season. You're gonna be like, oh shit, this the shit. And then there's a rumble. And you're like, oh damn, definitely watching the rest of this.
There's a rumble.
Several. Imagine if Daniel had friends.
Then he wouldn't have been getting his ass whooped for a whole 20-minute tournament.
No. He just imagine him having backup when they had the fights. When they clashed. When he clashed with the members of Cobra Kai. So now they just expanded that, and the motherfuckers got backup now. And they fighting. Fighting.
So it's basically a 10-hour version of the last 15 minutes of The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Not impressed.
What?
Not impressed.
All right, man. Moving on. Also saw Men in Black International.
Is that the one with Thor and Valkyrie?
Yeah. Only with amnesia, they didn't know they were Thor and Valkyrie. For some reason, they didn't know. I don't know why they didn't know. It was so obvious.
I still haven't seen that.
You don't have to.
Not missing
You
much.
really don't. You really don't. It's nothing there. It's nothing there. It's nothing there. The movie happened because it had to happen. And like all the shit in the movie happened because all the shit had to happen. But I was high, so it was cool because they had aliens and they shot shit a lot.
All right, so it was it was high entertaining.
Yes, it was high entertainment. Or entertainment if you're high. Yeah. But they ain't gotta neuralize me. They just gotta, run that motherfucker back one more time. I'll forget all this shit. Literally. It was mad forgettable. It was mad forgettable. But I saw that shit. What else I watched? I caught up on my Walking Dead. So
I've never been a fan.
Oh, I'm no longer a fan. That makes any sense. I don't give a shit about whatever the fuck goes on, but I've been bamboozled into caring about these motherfuckers, and then I've come to realize there's very few of these motherfuckers left that I care about.
Everybody you rock with is just gone.
Yeah, motherfucker. Hey, look, there's people in this. Everybody in the graphic. Hey, shout out to the motherfucking producer. Hey, but 50% of the graphic is dead. 50% of the motherfuckers. Upper right hand corner, middle, lower left hand side. Uh, yeah, the Asian motherfucker at the bottom, out of there. The niggas that's cropped out, they're probably dead also. The motherfucker with the ponytail in the middle, I don't know who that is, but he looked dead too. Hey, old girl with the sword in the middle. She ain't dead, but I don't know where the fuck she at. She ain't been around for like 2 seasons. Motherfuckers will tap out on this show and just take breaks. It's like, time out, and then just don't be there for a few seasons. The other bitch in one of the lower half of the graphic she just had up, she left for a whole season, and it just popped. I think she was going for 2 maybe, and it just popped back up.
Like, where are you going? Where are you going during a zombie apocalypse?
Hey,
what else you got to do?
Walk around, but the bitch had to clear her head, so she was like, "I'm out." That was the thing. Old girl, she's is Maggie? Yeah, Maggie is in the lower left hand side of the screen if you're looking at it, next to the Chinese guy who is dead because the motherfucker with the bat cracked his skull open many moons ago. It was like a lifetime ago that Negan did that shit. But yeah, I hate watch it now.
You hate watch it?
Yeah. I hate watch it. I watch The Walking Dead with the same emotional state that one would eat while crying into a tub of ice cream.
Yeah.
Like that, like you shouldn't be doing it, but that's how I consume Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I don't know what Raymond, Warren Raynor. I don't know what that was. Veer. I don't know. I feel like if I say it, it's gonna be like a spell on some Harry Potter Voldemort type shit. I just don't want to do it though. So no, I don't know. But yeah, Walking Dead is horrible. Like fucking horrible. They continuously get outsmarted by zombies.
Yeah,
the zombies are not trying to outthink them at all. The zombies are not trying to fight against them. But it's just the season opened up with these motherfuckers lowering themselves into a military camp full of zombies. For some reason, though, I guess because reasons, these zombies just so happen to be asleep. Because, zombies need their beauty rest.
Zombies was taking a nap.
A whole fucking nap. These motherfuckers was walking around the base trying to get food like, don't wake dad. Like, the fuck?
I've never seen a sleeping zombie before.
Like, never. It's weird.
Like, even the fucking I Am Legend zombies didn't take a nap. They was just
we can't go out during the day.
Right.
Sun burns us, but at nighttime we fucking shit up.
It ain't like the motherfuckers was sleeping during the day. The motherfuckers was just, I'm not touching that part. You come in these shadows, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Full ass slumber party at the base. Full zombie slumber party. It was crazy. But like, you've been in this now for 11 seasons of this shit. I have seen people be created. You know how you be like, I remember when you wasn't even born yet. I have that now for characters of the show. And I shouldn't. I've been watching this too long, but I'm here now. So I remember when your mom was pregnant with you. I can say that to several characters on this motherfucker. It's not right. But okay.
Like, yeah, nigga, zombie movies, zombie shows. This is the one genre of shows that shouldn't have newborns. Like even porn. Like I understand sex creates babies, so I can understand where a newborn would come from in a porn. However, zombie movies, no.
Hey, look. I don't know if condoms will be plentiful, but the cigarettes are. So what the fuck? What the fuck? There's plenty of smokes around this bitch, but just no rubbers.
Hold on, the motherfuckers are smoking cigarettes during the 11th season. How
Huh?
still how still are these squares, or these motherfuckers still got a Newport factory still open? Like
Hey,
we running from zombies all day, but we gonna take time to make these 100s real quick.
hey, yo, look, look. Should we focus on just doing shorts and 100s, or should we do like just shorts? Because you know it is an apocalypse. we are in the zombie apocalypse. And hey, they smoked the first season. Yes, they smoked in the first season, and in the 11th season, they're still smoking cigarettes. No, they haven't figured out how to get indoor plumbing, but cigarettes
Somebody,
is popping. Cigarettes is
somebody,
popping though. We ain't got these pipe situations worked out yet. We ain't figured out how to get the water reclamation plant going again, but we got the smokes.
hey, I can appreciate people who know how to prioritize. So salute to that.
Hey, yo, salute
Like,
to you. Hey,
hey,
shout out to Candace. She caught that Whitney reference. I sprinkled that in there a little bit, you know.
yeah, I missed it.
It's not right, but it's okay.
Oh, okay,
It
okay.
was that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. But they just haven't realized the fundamental thing about zombie. They should get smarter in their zombie, like,
Avoidance.
yeah, or just maintenance. Like, they have a problem with zombies knocking down a wall in their little community, right? They just walk into a wall, knock it the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why isn't there a month? They have people watching the wall. Hey, when you see 2 or 3 zombies over there, send somebody down there and poke them with a stick in the head. So we don't get like a bunch of zombies around this motherfucker.
Hey, they did that in Game of Thrones. They had the little drawbridge full of spikes that poked out, so zombies just run to it and get poked.
Hey, look. They use these things in like seasons 2, maybe 3. I want to say definitely 1, but maybe just 2 and 3. One man had a whole town full of these stations where it was what you speak of, spikes, to just stab shit to stop it from coming to get you. Yes, he did that by himself. But for some reason or another, now in
They,
season 11, we just don't make those things anymore.
it didn't catch on.
Didn't catch on. Seems vastly fucking useful, but didn't catch on. Didn't catch on. They haven't learned the primitive fort building strategies that we learned in the Stone Age. I'm gonna narrow my interest so I can funnel enemies to a kill chamber. And the enemies that I got, they can't climb, jump, swim. They can just walk really, really slow into shit.
So yeah, funnel them in. And you
Funnel
good?
them in, just have a head poking station. Like, what the fuck? But we in season 11 of this shit. And just the same shit. And I'm gonna watch it all. I'm gonna watch it all. I'm gonna do what I've been doing though. I'm gonna binge it in big digestible chunks. So I did 8 episodes yesterday. I'm gonna wait till they finish before I watch another minute of that shit.
You waiting for a series finale?
Yeah, I need a series finale. I need a series finale for this shit. Because I'll be damned if I keep waiting. I'm not waiting another week for this shit.
You keep waiting for disappointment.
Yeah, every fucking week. It's just the shit. They move fucking slow, and I'm binging them, and the shit moving slow. Like, will you jump this shit ahead already? Where the fuck is everybody at? Can you find the rest of these collected lost souls in this motherfucker so we can just have a thing? They have a whole town. They have a town where motherfuckers make ice cream and cakes. They have a bakery with a display window in the zombie apocalypse. Resources are at a scarcity. These motherfuckers got donuts that ain't nobody eating yet. Just sitting there in the window, like maybe somebody will come to get them, maybe they won't. I mean, but
like who's window shopping in that town? Like, ooh, donuts.
They got a fucking ice cream truck. An ice cream truck.
Hey, something about soft serve that make you forget that the word that there's zombies all around.
Fam, there are zombies all around these motherfuckers, and they have dedicated the time to create ice cream trucks.
Hey, do they have the vanilla chocolate blend soft serve? Because
a motherfucker at the window was like, "Can I have extra sprinkles?"
Oh no, we're not making sprinkles in the apocalypse. Like
making sprinkles in the apocalypse, it got so many sprinkles, you can get extra sprinkles. This shit's fucking amazing. Hey, look, they ain't even the kicker. They ain't even the kicker. The town has a commercial.
Who they advertising to?
It's for the new intakes. So when you get into the town, they intake you in. There's a training video that you watch with a motherfucker that walks through like they would in training videos. It's a fucking amazing. It's amazing that this shit exists.
Who's the head of HR in Zombie Apocalypse City?
I don't know, but this city actually has an HR. These motherfuckers had traveled to this place because where they are, they're starving to death because of conflict in the region and their crops were destroyed. So they ventured out on a whim to say maybe we could find something else, and they found this town. Now they can't leave to go back to their people to tell them, hey, we found a place where they got ice cream. Let's go where they got ice cream at.
Hey, if I'm in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and I leave one town starving, fight through all of the zombies to get to this other town, and the first thing I see is display donuts, I'm burning this town down.
Hey, look, fam. Y'all got fat while I starved in this bitch.
Right. It's our turn. Hey, it's MES. You murder everything standing.
Everything. It's mess protocol. It's straight mess protocol. Everything. Hey, everything standing. If you motherfuckers in here with cookies and shit, motherfucker went to the doc. It's a nigga in the motherfucking show that got cancer, right? Big ass goiter growing out of his neck. He definitely got cancer. It's there. So he's sick, coughing and shit, been doing this shit. He's doing his death march. He's taking risky ass missions because he like, fuck it, YOLO.
Yeah.
Or y'all off of him, you live for a couple more minutes. Whatever. Yakum. Yakum. You ain't live for a couple more minutes.
Hey, I like that Yakum.
Fuck him up.
Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious. Yakum.
Shit. Well, yeah. The motherfucker got cancer, right? So they had him on detail. He was, stabbing bodies because that's what they do to, make this. So he's doing that shit and he's coughing up like a fucking lung. They take him to the doctor. This motherfucker comes back. He's a whole new nigga. He's like, they gave me antibiotics and antivirals and medications, and I had a coughing treatment, and I feel so much better now. He brought these niggas suckers back, fam. He brought suckers. This motherfucker has lollipops. They have a town with lollipops, fam. You don't have toilet tissue nowhere else, but y'all got enough paper resources to make little spindle sticks to shove in candy asses and hand out at doctor visits.
Hey, and not even. All right, so we starving, so we gonna eat 2 lollipops for dinner, and that's gonna sustain us to the morning. Nah, that's when motherfuckers go to get a checkup.
Check up some shit. They cut Herschel leg off in the middle of a field, like a month and a half into the apocalypse. This was a month and a half in. This motherfucker was above the knee amputee. He got bit, and it was like, oh well, fuck it, shoink. Colorized this shit on some hot shit. Was like, well, this is hot. Fuck it, fire. Hot. Because there's no operating room because it's the zombie apocalypse and we're a month into this shit. But these motherfuckers in season 11 are making suckers. Meanwhile, you out here with a branch and a twig trying to make a leg for your stump. And these motherfuckers got health care. Just right over the little bridge. Right over the little bridge. In this motherfucker. They got little military units. These motherfuckers got uniforms. They got color-coded Battlestar Galactica paintball like uniforms. It's weird, but they all got this shit at like a Dick's one day. They just looted it. And they're like, I'm gonna get an orange one. And it fits. And you got a white one and it fits. They look like the worst. They look like the worst version of stormtroopers. They are. They wear helmets. They got on these white outfits with these helmets that are white, and they carry around guns. And they're inept at whatever they do because I've seen them get fucked up several times. And had they not had machine guns and other motherfuckers have sticks and shit, they might have got their ass fucked up.
You know what? I can accept that. I'm cool with that because there's a zombie apocalypse. There's no time for tryouts. You can't make cuts during the zombie apocalypse. Like, nah, motherfucker. Hey, you here? You got to do something. You gonna go out there and get your ass whooped? You got to get your ass whooped. But
hey, apparently there is nothing but time in the zombie apocalypse. So much so that they made a bakery. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers went on the other side of town, went hunting for their horses that got away. Yes, I said hunting. I didn't say they wouldn't go. I didn't say they went looking for their horses. They went hunting because they brought the motherfuckers back, and then they ate them bitches. All of them. Hey look. They brought about 7 horses back. Felt like heroes in this motherfucker. He could stop fields and shit there and all that other stuff. She promptly brought one of the motherfuckers in the barn, laid it down, slit its throat. But she brushed his hair a little bit before she slit his throat, so it was cool. It was good meat. The meat, when it was kosher. I guess how you make kosher meat,
Rub that 3 times a day for his throat.
Kosher horse meat.
All right, so one side of town they eating transportation, and the other side of the town they got lollipops.
Yes.
MES, murder everything standing, nigga.
Hey look. I saw a motherfucker drop a cake. A whole cake had tears. The cake had tears. It was a 3-tier wedding, like a wedding cake. Motherfucker saw his sister that he ain't seen since before this shit happened and dropped the cake. When nobody all that upset.
She.
When nobody finna eat that motherfucker off the floor, I tell you that much. I had a strong inkling that they cake is not trash. They were just gonna do it. But you know what's fucked up? Got me to thinking. I get up every morning and scrape off plates into the trash from shit that we didn't eat the night before. It's plenty motherfuckers out here starving. We're already in the zombie apocalypse. We just don't know it yet. We already behave that way. We already do all the shit they do. And I look at the show and I judge them heavily on, rightfully so, because they dicks. But damn it, we are dicks also.
Nah, not yet. Nah, because they're functioning grocery stores and food manufacturing plants. Now, once we get to a point where there's no food manufacturing plants and grocery stores, and you got to worry about going outside or being eaten by a zombie, then you're a dick. For now, go ahead, throw away them burnt French fries, which I did.
You're a dick. I mean, you're welcome, but you're a dick. Just saying that. Hey, look, but we're all dicks. This is where we at. This is where we're at in the world. I hate to be a downer so early into the year. My bad.
You're
But
fucking
yeah,
up my
we
positivity,
all
nigga.
just ain't shit.
You're fucking up my positivity. But hey, in the words of the great Marshall Mathers, bitch, I got 2 cases and probation. Fight me.
Fight. Hey, look. Hey, but on a bright note, though, yesterday I was fortunate enough to watch a show that I had high expectations for and it did not disappoint.
What's that?
Show called Abbott Elementary.
I started that earlier today. I didn't finish the episode, but I started it today, and it seems like it's gonna be hilarious.
There's 2 episodes. There's a pilot episode they put out
Mm-hmm.
a couple weeks ago, like before Christmas or some shit. I saw that, and it was like coming to January. I was like, this shit look like it's gonna be decent. Episode 2, right along that decent shit. This pretty good fuck show.
Yeah,
Kind of smart. I like it.
I watched the pilot episode earlier today. I didn't get a chance to see the second episode, but I'm going to watch it. I think I'm here for it.
Yep. Hey, look! Shout out to that producer up there doing the damn thing. Appreciate that.
Speaking of comedy sitcoms, have you watched the second season of Southside?
I have not.
You need to.
I have not. I have not completed I have not completed the whole first season of Southside.
But you ain't got to watch the first season to watch the second season. But I definitely recommend you completing the first season and watching the second season because Southside is fucking hilarious.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it.
And you definitely will relate to it. Hey, nigga, the last episode of this season, this nigga Chance the Rapper was on there, funny than a motherfucker. My nigga say, hey, I'm going through it. Nigga, my favorite restaurant is Italian Fiesta. Those things don't go together. One's Italian, one's Mexican. They don't go together.
Hey, look. Nobody understands that if they're not from Chicago.
Nigga, the whole show is a bunch of shit that you not gonna get if you ain't from here. And matter of fact, you ain't gotta be, even if you from Chicago, you ain't gonna get a lot of it. If you from the South Side, you gonna get all of this shit.
Oh, if you out west, you ain't from the.
Yeah, if you from out west, some of this shit might not hit the same. But when the niggas say we not on the same team, I'm from 81st. you got there's certain shit that you only gonna get if you from the South Side.
Yeah.
I think there's an Eagle Man reference. There's a lot of Chicago shit. The show is fucking amazing.
Hey, look, I'm watching it.
It's the most relatable shit that I've ever seen, and it's the realest Chicago show that has ever been created.
Hey, look, I'm gonna check that out. And speaking of shows about Chicago, and also shows about schools, Chicago schools.
Oh, put it together, merge, segue. God damn it.
So for those who don't know, we mentioned it earlier a little bit in the show, but so Chicago just quit schooling today. The teachers had went back to school as scheduled on Monday after the Christmas holiday break or whatever. And upon going back, they was like, "Hey, them test kits y'all sent out, nobody got none of them motherfuckers back." Also, a lot of motherfuckers tested positive during the break. A lot of people counted. So Monday rolled around, and I looked down my timeline, and I saw a bunch of teachers and school officials, administrators, support staff, and shit like that. I got a ton of them on my timeline. And I saw all of them say, "Damn, I got to work quick today." Man, uh, man, hey, everybody else knew that school started at 8 today. It's a little light in this motherfucker. So apparently Monday happened, and it was a lot of people absent from school. And a lot of people were like, "Hey, look, although we continue this on, we might need to go ahead and do some remote learning for the time being until the current spike that the country is experiencing, especially in Chicago. We're doing numbers in this motherfucker. Maybe we should just take a pause on bringing everybody to school, especially since we ain't got a lot of motherfuckers at school to deal with the school stuff." And Tuesday they said, "Hey, yo, look, hold off on bringing your kids to school tomorrow.
we ain't saying no just yet, but give us a couple hours. Let's talk this over.
Give us a minute. Give us a minute. We gonna figure something out. We gonna call you back at 9." So,
right. About 11:30.
So about 11:30, they finally, got back to us and said, "Yeah, ain't no school tomorrow." For some reason, they ain't say ain't no school Thursday. They just said tomorrow. Like, nigga, ain't no school no more until further notice. You ain't just canceling a day like Wednesday, and then we just gonna be back on Thursday. Y'all just gonna figure it out in this quick little 24.
Right.
They'll just hash it out. Like, I've never seen anything move that quick as far as Chicago public schools and the Chicago Teachers Union are concerned. Never seen anything move that quick. So we already know this shit gonna be a while. I don't know why they're not telling us, but they're not. But anyway, so yeah, they own, I don't know, sabbatical, strike.
Hey, the motherfuckers. Hey, they said, "Hey, we not gonna close the school. We just gonna cancel classes and let y'all figure it out. Like, y'all come up here if you want to. Ain't no teacher gonna be here."
Hey, look, we got these sandwiches though. If y'all want one, we got milk. We got sandwiches. Come get you a breakfast and a lunch.
Hey, it's wild because it's like all sides are fucked up. All sides are wrong on this.
Hey.
The teachers are wrong. The fucking Lori's wrong, because the fact of the matter is these motherfuckers shouldn't be in school. Like school should be closed because these numbers is up there. They up and they stuck. God damn it. And so yeah, school should be closed. However, these motherfucking teachers, hey, the teachers decided Tuesday night at 11:30, hey, we ain't coming tomorrow. And then today they tried to log in to the remote learning shit. For who the fuck, for what? Who the fuck knows? But they still wanted to get paid. And I'm not. I don't BS anybody that's still trying to get paid while doing no work, because fuck. He who is without sin shall cast the first stone, and I ain't got no rocks nowhere. So, but the teachers being all upset because they can't log in to get paid, that's a different level of petty. Like, you decide at 12 o'clock that you ain't going to work, but I still need to get paid for this shit. I'm gonna put some shit online for nobody because these kids ain't got no goddamn laptops, no way to get the shit.
Hold on. There's a lot of stuff you put out there real quick. I want to speak to a couple of them real fast. Working in no particular order. I'm not 100% sure, but I think all the kids in CPS got a laptop or a tablet now, or a Chromebook or something of that nature.
They got them last year. They had to return them.
Okay, I don't know about all the schools. I know I just know we didn't return ours, and I don't know why they were ever returned. They should just be given at every school year with the books for the beginning of the school year. Take that back with you, because you're probably going to need it. Because I don't know anybody that hasn't had a virtual learning interruption this year.
We haven't.
Yeah, I haven't. Wait, I know one then. Shit, damn. Well, you in a different school district though. I don't know what the fuck going on with y'all. Y'all ain't interrupted now.
148.
Yeah. But everybody else has been interrupted. They've had a quarantine situation where they had to call off work and do all that other shit. We've had about three separate occasions where it was like, hey, yo, look, your child has been in close contact, so they're in the quarantine, and ain't no more school for your kid for the next 2 weeks. Like, we've had that 3 separate times.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I don't know why they're not prepared for it, but I don't think that is a Chicago teacher union issue. I think that is a CPS issue. They have these things. They should be allocating these things. I saw something interesting in a press conference in the past, and I didn't get a chance to really fact check anything like that. But they were on the news talking, and they were mentioning the $2 billion that Chicago got for schools, and our mayor keeps talking about the $100 million that she spent. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, and I know you in charge of the math on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like we missing 95% or so.
Exactly 95%
of these monies. So, whose fault is it that these kids aren't equipped readily for this remote learning situation?
That would be somewhere between CPS and City of Chicago.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. I just want to know if we can agree on where the blame should be for the preparedness of the situation that we currently find ourselves in. Second, you mentioned about the teachers wanting to log in so they can get paid for not coming to work. I'm not. Oh, look at that! Hey, look! We ain't paying for the trip. We ain't paying for that trip, but we saw it. We saw it. CPS get $2 billion in COVID relief.
Hey, we could read the headline and come up with our own story.
Hey, look, I don't care what they wrote. I just want to know what they were talking about.
Right.
I feel it in myself.
Right. I'm not paying y'all 99 cents to read the news.
The news is. Hey, look! I see 3 ads on the page right now. Why am I paying for something that they already paid for me to see? They pay for me to see their ad. Why can't I see their ad?
All right, Bubbles, you trying to get yours coming in, going, huh? No.
They do what they do. They do what they do. But anyway, yeah. So if the kids aren't equipped with what they need to be flexible in the environment in which we find ourselves in, which we have to be flexible because we're just here.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have that. Oh, I was past that. I was on to the greedy teachers trying to log in to get paid for not doing no work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Real quick, can we just back it up to what we know about teaching just generally? Anecdotally, what do we say about teachers as far as pay is concerned? I think it's a low paying job. If teachers don't get paid shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think am I right?
Yeah, sure did.
Okay. That's common knowledge. Teachers aren't by nature dumb people. They're aware that it's not a very high paying profession. So it would lend it to me to believe that it would not be comprised of a lot of people that were programmed to be money hungry. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get over financially on some shit. Because if that was my angle, I definitely wouldn't be teaching. I'd be doing anything else because teaching don't get paid shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you tell me I'm wrong. I mean, I don't know. I don't know no rich teachers.
Yeah, but I know a lot of teachers who get student loan forgiveness, and that there is a benefit.
You know a lot of teachers, or you know some teachers.
I know some teachers.
Every teacher don't get student loan forgiveness.
Oh, if you're there long enough, you get your loan forgiven.
If you go to the shittiest places available to you and work for a very long time, we'll take care of it.
No,
I think that's kind of what it is.
It ain't got to be the shittiest places. It's just you teach, you get your student loans paid, forgiven.
Okay, all right, cool. Even if we get you get them forgiven, okay, cool. So they give you a break on student loans while let's just be, but still not really paying y'all that much of shit. And I can go to school, become a lawyer, try to become a doctor. We're not talking about stupid individuals here. We're talking about the educators of our youth. So I don't think that we would think that they would be unable to do something that would be a little bit more lucrative if that was their program. So I think we should be careful about what we say about those people because they don't really add up. That math ain't mathing.
Oh, the math.
The
The
math
math
ain't
math.
mathing, fam. The
The
math
math.
ain't mathing.
The math. If you and like I said, I can't be a motherfucker that's gonna knock a motherfucker for trying to get paid while not doing no work. However, I can be a motherfucker to point out, hey, this motherfucker's trying to get paid without doing no work.
Hey,
That's
okay, and let's address that not doing no work thing. Um, Teachers gotta be proactive in the way that they develop their educational plans.
uh-uh.
And so if I'm logging on to the system to access my educational tools to plot out a course for what should be the start of remote learning soon. If that's what we're gearing towards, if that's what we're fighting to do, why wouldn't we prepare for it? So it would make sense to prepare for it while you're at home, not doing anything. You're not teaching no kids, you're not in school. So let me get my remote learning shit together. Oops, I can't do that because I'm locked out of everything.
Uh-uh.
How does that help? How does that help the fight to get me back in? How does that help the children to learn? What is that
See,
doing? What is that gonna do?
it doesn't do anything. It's fucked up. However, I can acknowledge the fact that these motherfuckers are just logging on to try to get paid. As a parent who watched my kid during the first lockdown, that happened in the middle of a year, finished the school year with 4 months of busy work that pretty much took up 45 minutes a day
Mm-hmm.
of quote unquote education.
A lot of people did that. A lot of people did that. A lot of people didn't do that. A lot of people didn't do that. Again, with a partner like the CPS, I can see why the most you can manage is some busy work. When you imagine doing your job actively fighting against a motherfucker to do your job while not giving you the actual needed required resources to do your job. Kenneth said, how they logging on to get paid though? They've only been back for 2 days. Paycheck is generally 2 weeks worth of work. I think teachers, I'm not 100% sure, but I think most of them kind of, I think a lot of them schedule their payment. So they just get an equal check every 2 weeks, regardless of what happens. So
Nah,
if you had to go, if there was your regular 2 week to put your hours in, so your check keeps on schedule, I can see people doing that if they had to, or if this was the day to do it. I don't know what the day to do it is. I don't know how they log their hours, but I still don't see any benefit to the system and shutting them out. It it seems stupid, short sighted, and petty, but
it it does. However, let's
I think when our mayor looks at those crosswords that have the words jumbled up, you supposed to look at the first three
the
things you
first
see
three
is
words.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think short sighted, petty, and bad pantsuits might be the first things that she pops up when she looks in the thing, the double. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But however, we can acknowledge that them trying to log on today was a full on motherfucker for what moment?
I told you for what, man. It that's my email. So if somebody wants to email me, if I have a parent that wants to email me something, I can answer that parent's question. If they have a question about what's going on, I can answer that. But me being locked out of the system, I can't answer that. And believe you me, parents were emailing, asking questions like a motherfucker. They couldn't do that. And like I said again, they couldn't log on to even set up a lesson plan to be able to hit the ground running if virtual learning actually starts. You know, it's a lot of things you can do to be proactive that just locking them out makes no sense for. I don't see a good rationale for that at all.
None at all. But locking them out shouldn't prevent them from coming up with a lesson plan.
I can't access the tools necessary to do it because they're all in the system. I access everything through my email. So when I log into this program, I got to use my email to do it, and I can't do it because I'm locked out.
I was teaching the motherfuckers Tuesday, and then Wednesday I can't remember what I was teaching them Tuesday.
You can remember it, yes, but setting up a lesson plan, setting up actual things for them to do, I can't do that. I can't get into the. I don't have access to my peripherals. I don't have access to my accounts to download the worksheets to upload them to the portals for them to get all that.
So since I can't log on to this shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna teach them Thursday.
No, not I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna teach them Thursday. I know what I want to teach them, but I gotta set it up, and I can't set it up until what, Thursday, whenever the fuck y'all decide to turn it on. So if we teaching Thursday, you gonna turn it on what, Wednesday night, and I gotta scramble to do this shit all Wednesday night. I could have been doing it all day.
Well, you could have brought your punk ass into the school to teach these motherfuckers.
Couldn't teach the motherfuckers. Do you know they packing 2 and 3 classrooms worth of kids into lunchrooms and having support staff just look over the kids? What type of education do you think they're getting when there's no teachers there to educate them?
I know, because my son's teacher is not in school this week. My son is in class with his teacher from last year because his teacher is quarantining.
His teacher from last year, like a teacher that retired last year and is coming back to like help out now?
No, his third grade teacher.
His third grade teacher, right? Exactly. So what do you think would be the most advantageous educating experience for him? To sit there in the class full of people that he learned all this shit from last year? Or to have a teacher teach him things, actually teach him though, remotely, while we just getting this shit under control. I'm just saying, it's a lot of that going on, but I hear a lot of motherfuckers talking about, well, my school's open. Yeah, your school's open, but like you just admitted, fam, your kids in there in last year's class.
Mm-hmm.
School might as well be closed for the young Don.
Yeah, it should be. And I'm trying to decide whether or not he's going to school on Thursday. He's probably not, but it depends on how early I feel like waking up and whether or not he's gonna annoy me in the morning.
Hey, look,
I consider myself to be a great parent. However, I will not deny the fact that I use his school as a fucking babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
As do you.
Most people that got school-age children use their school as a babysitter. That's where we're at as a society, and that's why I say we're a shitty society. Do you think that individuals don't know that if they have to go into remote learning, that the parents that are responsible for these children are not going to be able to go to work physically? You think they don't know that when they cut off unemployment benefits, when they stop the child tax credit, when they actively do things without care or regard to other things? It's not by accident. It's on purpose. It's to cause undue stress. It's to cause undue strain, to make you desperate, to whatever the fuck they want to put you, position they want to put you in, and do all the shit they want you to do. Now, what that is, gotta figure it out. I don't know because it ain't never the obvious play.
It's on delay for the overplay.
Man, and we gonna get zombies. They're preparing us for zombies, fam. I think so. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
but
but that's my
essentially,
thought on it. That's my thought on it, and I think we got to be a little bit more understanding of what these teachers are saying and just support them. And when we get into the narratives of saying, well, they bring their asses in, they doing this, that, and the third, I think we're distorting the message, and the message needs to remain clear. It's a fucked up situation. Got to make it the best we can.
It is.
Let's be
However,
smart about it.
I think we can support them while understanding and acknowledging at the same time. Yeah, you niggas is just trying to get paid for the day.
Hey, look.
And
Hey, look.
and like I said, I'm not mad at that. But if that's your angle, I ain't mad at that at all, and I will still support you in it. However, it's just like signing up for a Ponzi scheme. I'm okay with signing up for a Ponzi scheme, but you're not going to sit here and tell me that's not a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tell you it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not a scheme. Motherfuckers the teachers all showed up on Monday to do work. But just hey, look, how sobering how sobering does some shit have to be before you recognize what it is? When you get there and you looking around and you like shit. We ain't even teaching no more. All we doing is wrangling these little motherfuckers around here because we just in triage mode. And nobody wants to acknowledge it. Even the people that actually know it don't even want to really acknowledge it. They want to say, well, but yeah, I said I get that shit together though. You gotta get these kids in here. Because I use you motherfuckers as a babysitter. And I'm desperate to do it. Not realizing that I'm desperate not because of you, but because of these other motherfuckers that don't want to do the shit that need to be done. There's no reason that we in this country are so far behind on testing. There's no reason that we should not be at a place where we test every day, walking out our doors on our own. Oop, yep, I got COVID. Now I can't go to school today, can't go to work today, boom, boom, bow. We should be there, but we're not there. And it's ridiculous. This shit's not difficult. It's easy as fuck to figure out. Really, really easy, really simple. If you want to do
it. If you want to do it.
If you want to do it. But no, what we do is things like we doing now in Chicago. We're gonna do vaccine passports. If you don't show your vaccine card, you can't come to the restaurant. You can't come to the movies. You can't come to the gym. That don't make no fucking sense.
It don't. It don't, especially not when I can just go 4 blocks down and all of a sudden I'm in a suburb and I can just do willy-nilly run around all day.
Hey, look, before that, what does me being vaccinated have to do with anything as far as mitigating the spread of this virus in this area? I showed you a vaccine card. You know what's a better use of what's a better gatekeeper of keeping the COVID out of places?
Don't go there.
Nah, go there. Hey, look, I need you to swab this shit though. Swab that. It'd be a longer line to get. It'd be a wait to get in. Swab up real quick. Okay, yeah, you clear. You come on in. You ain't got it. Ooh, no, you got it. You got to go on, fam. You might want to go ahead and quarantine yourself off. But you should have did that shit at the crib. We shouldn't even got here. We should have known. You should have known that you was COVID-y before you left the house. But you might have missed it. We'll check it for you. Don't even worry about it. Ooh, yeah, you COVID. Take your ass back home. Everybody in here is COVID free. Not everybody in here is got a vaccine. Still can have COVID. Spread that shit to you with a vaccine. You still could catch COVID.
Yeah, you could still catch COVID. I know a lot of motherfuckers that didn't have the vaccine and got the Rona.
Hey, look. Hey.
Right there. That guy right there with his hands up.
with the hand up. You can't see it inside the camera, but yep, that's the hand and it's up. Yes. Yes. So what fucking sense does a fucking showing you? I'm vaccinated, and it means nothing. Testing should be as such in this country, but we got an overabundance of the motherfuckers. Testing should be as available as cigarettes in Walking the Dead. Shit, should be.
But yeah, but to a lot of motherfuckers, it seemed like teachers just wanted to quit in the middle. God damn it! She got a comment, and I was about to say, "Go ahead, pull the comment out." Nah, we here now. I'm still gonna get this goddamn segue off. All right, so what's the comment? What's the comment? Candace says completely agree because these kids were able to return to school not knowing if they had COVID or not. The lines were way too long to continue to try to get your child tested, and the places where you had to go to make an appointment were full. That is very true because Monday, after I dropped my kid off to the school, went to the grocery store, and there was a line for the COVID testing place that was 2.5 blocks long.
That's crazy.
And for the drive-through COVID testing, and this was on a Monday morning at 9:15 a.m. because my kid was late on the first day back because of who I am as a parent.
Mm-hmm. That shit's nutty.
Testing is hard. Like I tried to get a COVID test over the break. Like I think it was the day before Christmas, and I couldn't find a way to get a test. I went to I was Christmas shopping a couple days before Christmas, and we saw lines for COVID testing on a Friday. Was that a Friday? I think it was a Thursday night, and the lines were like 2.5. It was like the lines was wrapped around the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
And how much sense does it make to stand out in the cold to see if you sick? So you want me to stand out in 20-degree weather, 30, hell, 40-degree weather ain't a picnic to stand in when it's windy. That shit it's cold. It's chilly. 40, 37, 36, whatever. It's cold. So I'm standing out in the fucking cold for an hour and a half, 2 hours in this 3 block line, catching a cold to see if I got a cold.
Yeah. So
ridiculous.
Guess what I'm gonna get while I'm waiting to get tested? I'm gonna get fucking sick.
It's so counterintuitive. It's like, who the fuck designed this shit?
Yes, testing is completely flawed and all the way fucked up, and it shouldn't be. Words that I never thought I'd say, but we should follow China's way of thinking. China had 3 motherfucking positive cases. I say, everybody sit still for 2 weeks.
Hey, look, sit y'all ass down. Fuck that. We ain't finna. Nope. We ain't finna fuck with it. Nope, not this time. Sit y'all ass down.
The very first day, everybody in the house go and cough on everybody else in the house. That way, if you got it, you can spread it to everybody in the house, and then y'all sit still for 2 weeks, and then by the time you come back outside, it's gone.
Magically disappears. Hey, look, I knew China was on that shit when I saw little kids in China going to school, and they have metal detectors at the door, but it looked like a metal detector. But when the kids step through, they get sprayed with a mist of Purell and alcohol, or whatever the fuck it was. There was decontaminating children before walking into school. Not saying, look, I don't know exactly how effective that is, but just where their thinking is, I think that might be overkill. But you know the steps that they did before they even got there, they just, hey, look, we fucking it up. We ain't playing with it. We doing all kinds of extra shit. Y'all putting hand sanitizer stations in the Marshall Fields. in the Macy's or whatever. Yeah, no. You think you're doing something because y'all just got touchless. This ain't even touchless. This is motion activated, fam. Everybody, it ain't even the option. Everybody getting hit with it. Like,
Hey, and even before we putting this shit in the Marshall Fields, you know what we doing? We closing this motherfucker down for a month, and then after we do that, then we putting all the shit in here.
mm-hmm. Yeah. So it just seems it seems like the problem is too easily manageable. That you got to be fucking up on purpose. You got to be. I don't know. But you was trying to pivot somewhere.
Yeah.
Go.
There's a lot of motherfuckers who are saying in like the teachers were just trying to just quit their job in the middle of the week and still get paid. And speaking of motherfuckers who quit their job in the middle of the week,
in the middle of some shit.
Yeah, Antonio Brown of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had a pretty interesting Sunday afternoon. So in the middle of them losing to the goddamn New York Jets of all people, completely fucking up a nigga parlay, Antonio Brown decided sometime around third quarter that he just decided to take his jersey off and his pads off and run around the field and leave the field in the middle of the game like he wasn't an active participant in the football game. And after I've heard a couple of different takes on this, and there's one that I believe more than the other. All right, so here's the video of Mr. Brown run his victory lap.
There's a whole
Now, if you pay close attention to this video, you'll see this little thing at the bottom of the screen. That is the play clock and the game clock. And Tom Brady is on the field, so his team is on offense, and he is doing this during the game.
Hey, look, what type of player is he? What side of the balls he play on?
He's an offensive player.
And they playing offense right now, right?
Yeah, they're playing offense.
Okay, all right, cool.
That guy that just caught a pass plays his position. Like that very well could have been him if he didn't decide to just take his jersey and for some reason the undershirt. Like hey, I don't know who wants that souvenir.
Hey, look,
who wants Antonio Brown's cut off black T-shirt?
Hey, look, I don't know how NFTs work, but I don't know. Can you NFT that shit? But you got to. But it's like it can't be the real. You got to like take a picture of it. So this is a picture of the glove Antonio Brown threw into the stands as he summarily quit his job because somebody told his ass to go sit down somewhere. Or he got fired, or if you want to listen to the speculatory individuals, he was fired, and so he just left after he got fired, and he just took his uniform off because he was fired.
Yeah, see, there's two different theories that are going around. One is that he quit because he wasn't getting any plays going towards him, and he was real close to getting some of his bonuses. So he was real close to getting 3 different bonuses, which would total $1 million. And the offense was freezing them out and not throwing in the ball to allow him to get those bonuses. That's one theory. I don't fuck with that theory. And I'm going to tell you.
Hey, look. You don't fuck with that theory because you know how numbers work. And you can see it. First half targets, he had how many?
I don't know how many targets he had in the first half.
5.
5?
Yep. 5 targets, 3 receptions, 20-something yards. But 5 targets and a half.
That's pretty good.
Hey, look.
It's
one ball. It's one ball.
Yeah.
As indicated by the score of 24-10,
we're going to be throwing the ball a lot.
we have a lot of opportunities in this motherfucker so far.
Right. And
What
then
they said was that he was mad at the volume of passes that were being thrown in Gronk's direction. I believe Gronk had 10 targets that game at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And
However,
and at one point it was reported also that Tom Brady went to go talk to Antonio Brown and said, "Hey, look, we're gonna get you your bonuses on any trip." And then Antonio Brown, or he asked him, "What's the problem? What's going on here?" And Antonio responded, "I guess you going with your boy today,
mm-hmm.
Gronk, today.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need me." So 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 I don't know if we're dealing with the scenario in which the individual was mad about financial gains. He was injured, ankle was bothering him, he couldn't play.
Hold on. We're gonna get to that one. We're
Oh,
gonna
I
get to that one.
thought you got that already. You didn't get that? Okay.
Nah.
All right, cool.
We still on the statistical. He quit because of the stats, and here's why I don't fuck with that. Not only was five targets a decent amount for one half, but also they're now 14 points, which means second half they're gonna be throwing the ball a lot, trying to make up and catch up. So he's gonna get more targets that way, and then also, and this is very important. There's 17 weeks in the season. So even if he didn't get those numbers this week, there's an opportunity for him to get it next week. So he not just fit it up and quit.
Whole nother game.
Whole nother game. So that's why I don't believe that theory. However,
hey, look, real quick. What's the best teacher?
experience.
History.
Mm-hmm.
What happened last year when he was faced with incentives at the end of the season?
Oh, Tom Brady threw this motherfucker the ball all the time.
They got him his incentives. They got him his bread,
money.
right?
They got him his money.
Just
so
last time, right?
Yeah, that was last season.
Okay.
So I don't think that he would just up and quit because he wasn't getting all the balls and to get his incentive in the first half of a game the week before their final game.
Hey, look. The week before this game, well, let's rewind it. About 4 weeks before this game, where's Antonio?
I don't know. Where is Antonio?
He's on his couch. And yeah, about 4 weeks ago, he took a vacation in the middle of the season, not because of his foot that was messed up, but because of a fake vaccination card. Them damn vaccines. So he obtained a fake vaccination card and gave it to his employer as his vaccination. Now, mind you, this is the individual.
That nigga did that. He did do that.
And in his abundance of intelligence, this individual, solid, turned in a fake vaccine card, and then a week later or so, maybe less, I think, went and got the fucking vaccine.
Yeah, they got the vaccine. It's like, all right, y'all caught me. Y'all got me red-handed.
No. Nobody called him. He turned the card in back when people was turning cards in. Long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Turned it in. And then,
I ain't mad at that.
Hey, look. Then got a little nervous. Was like, ooh, shit, you know what? Nah, fuck that. I'm going to go ahead and shoot me up. Go ahead and put it in there for real. Yeah. Went and got vaccinated. He's vaccinated. He didn't endanger his teammates and doing that shit. But you're so fucking stupid that you commit the crime anyway. You commit the crime with the vaccine card and then get the fucking vaccine.
Hey, maybe he evolved.
Hey, look, cool, evolve a week earlier sometimes. Sometimes you just do some shit and it's just stupid. So now you're in a precarious situation, and For what? You got the fucking vaccine.
You
You
got
got
that.
it. That is the individual's decision making process we're talking about.
Yeah. I think he didn't get the vaccine until after he got caught with the fake card.
Hey,
Which
look.
again, I'm not mad at him for getting the fake card because he went full in. He like I'm not fit to get this shit, but I still want to work. So I'm fit to tell these motherfuckers I got this shit. I'm fit to get the fake card to say I got this shit. Which and then I don't think he was out there talking about how he was vaccinated, unlike a certain person about 2 hours north of here.
Hey, look. Say what you want. Aaron Rodgers didn't lie to the team. He lied to the press. I told them what I was supposed to tell them. I didn't turn in the fake vaccine card. I never told them I got vaccinated. I told them I was immunized the way I felt immunizations work. But never did I turn. I ain't never told you I got a Johnson and Johnson and no shit like that. No, I ain't never said that
he
shit.
he
I
was not
went to
immunized
I went
in
to
no
John.
way.
I went to John's and them. You know what I mean?
He went and hollered at John's son.
Right. I went to her John's sons and them. I ain't go to Johnson and Johnson, but different situation. This motherfucker, and you might be having a hard time conceptualizing how stupid it was because you don't know how you just haven't heard you just you just haven't heard how stupid it is. This is how stupid what Antonio Brown did was. Imagine going into a bank to rob it. And then in the midst of robbing the bank, you say, give me $26,752.83. Just so happens to be exactly how much money you have in the bank. So you went to the bank to steal money and you ended up stealing exactly how much money you have in the bank. If that ain't the dumbest fucking, that's how dumb what he did was.
Yeah, I think we see it differently. I think he just decided he at first he was like, nah, I ain't gonna get this vaccine, but I do want my money. So I'm finna tell these motherfuckers they got the vaccine, so I'm finna get this fake ass vaccine card, like someone I know. And then after a while he was like, yo, you know what, fuck it, I might as well go ahead and get this vaccine. And when I got the vaccine.
You know his money wasn't going to be stopped if he didn't get the vaccine. You know he plays in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Florida ain't got no. It's Florida. I know it might throw some people when they call it Tampa Bay, but it's Tampa. It's in Florida. It's like right up there between Florida and Alabama, I think, ain't it? Ain't that like the northern part of Florida?
Alabama, yeah, right next to it.
I think it is. I ain't the geographical motherfucker. I don't know. I think it is. Yeah, but anyway, no, you ain't nowhere near around. Nobody don't give a fuck about a vaccine card. They're not gonna check you on that shit. But you volunteered the felony, fam. You
Hold on.
volunteered it. You did the most unnecessary felony. You could have just went to the bank and made a withdrawal. You didn't need to pull a gun on the damn teller to get your bread. You could have just signed the paper and they would have gave you your bread. That's what he did. No, I'm gonna go take mine. No, fam, if you ask for it, they'll just give it to you. Relax. But no, this remedial motherfucker's stealing the free shit. You stupid motherfucker, you. That's what he is. Stupid motherfucker. And what do stupid motherfuckers do? They get told on the bench, hey, yo, look, if you ain't gonna go in the game, what the fuck you here for? I don't need you here. Bye. Oh, so I'm cut. And as opposed to taking his cut like a man, and just walk and just leaving, or sitting there and setting up his play for his union grievance. Nah, what do? You strip half fucking naked and run on the fucking field.
That's one.
If you think him running on running on the field during the game is not going to preclude him from recouping any of the money, or I think any of the money that he could have recouped for his wrongful termination. I think he gonna fuck all that up by his antics after the fact.
No,
Yeah.
none of that has anything to do with the fact that he was wrongfully terminated. If he was wrongfully terminated, how you react to the shit doesn't mean anything. Doesn't doesn't it doesn't affect the fact that you went through the bullshit. It
Hey
doesn't.
look, hey look. If you go to work and the boss say you're fired, and you trash the place on your way out, or you show your ass, whatever the fuck you do on the way out. Let's say you're on the trash place. I don't want to put more than what Antonio Brown did than what he did. He didn't trash the place, but he made a fucking scene. He caused a ruckus in the middle of the workspace because what he did,
Mm-hmm.
and then he left.
Mm-hmm.
Now, had he not done that, had you not showed your ass in the middle of the fucking Chase Bank lobby and mooned everybody when you got fired, you might have got a severance package, fam. But nah, you moaned them. You no, you fucked that up.
Nah, he didn't. Because
Yeah.
wrongful termination is wrongful termination. Your reaction to the wrongful termination does not change how wrongful the termination was. Point blank. Period. There's nothing that you can say that's gonna change that.
Hey,
Like,
look, it's the NFL. There is no wrongful termination.
oh,
If I
there
don't
is.
want, if I think that you are doing things detrimental to the well-being of my team, and I say I can't have you here no more, and then when I say that and you do shit, you prove me right. You do the detrimental to the team shit in the moment. And not just regular shit. You went above and beyond in the shit you did. I think I got a pretty good fucking case.
You
I,
don't.
I had to get him away. He's not good for the team. That's why he got fired. He didn't get. I didn't cut him because he wouldn't go into a game because he was hurt. I cut him because he's a walking fucking antic, and we got a football game to win.
No, you cut him because he wouldn't go into the game and he was hurt, which is also the other theory, and which he also has evidence of. And also, yeah, that's another thing. Like, there's this thing where the players have no say so over their own health and well being.
They do, and you definitely have health. Definitely have say so over your own health and well being. But your say so comes in the strength of your union backing your play. I can't back your play, fam.
Yes, the fuck
I
you
can't
can.
condone that shit.
You can't condone what? Not going into the game because he's hurt?
No, I can't condone you snatching off your shoulder pads and your jersey, throwing your t-shirt and your gloves on the stand, going on the field in the end zone, saluting the crowd, and then running off. I can't condone that.
You don't have to condone that. You just got to condone the fact that I was told not to go back into the game because I wouldn't play while I was hurt, and I was actually
and you
fucking
could
hurt.
not, and there's a way you could not go back into the game, not doing any of that shit.
Yeah, and there's also the fact of the matter is that me not going into the game while I'm hurt has nothing to do with that shit. And the point is, it doesn't have anything to do with that shit. No matter how you try to paint this shit, the fact is, yo, just because the nigga said the nigga was too hurt to play, and the motherfucking coach was like, yo, if you too hurt to play, then you're cut.
Yeah.
Nothing he does after that.
Did he say you cut? Did he say you cut, or did he say why you here?
My nigga, words are still coming out my mouth. G.
I hear you, but they're just not the right words.
Yeah, they're not the words that you want to hear, but these words make all the sense. Nothing done after the fact of you telling me that I'm cut because I'm too injured to play Nothing done after that changes the fact that you cut me because I'm hurt. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, real quick. Did Bruce Arians say you're cut, or did he say if you're not going into the game, then why are you here? What do I need? What am I using you for? What are you doing here? Did he say that? Is that what he said, or did he say you're cut from the team?
Apparently, he said you're not on this team no more because Bruce Arians, right after the goddamn game, said that I'm not talking about players that I'm talking about players that aren't on this team.
After the game, after he did that shit, yeah, you're no longer on the team anymore, fam. I was gonna put you on IR. If you can't play in the fucking game that you just play in, we have a designation for you to go to, and where we place you is IR.
No, nigga. How many players do you see on the sideline that are injured? And,
a few, but players that refuse to play, I can have them on the sideline, or I can put them on IR.
Oh no, nigga.
It's called injured reserve for a reason.
All right, no, nigga. How many players that are too injured to play are still on the sideline?
I don't know. I don't know how many.
You see the shit constantly. Now you're not gonna be stupid and say you're not gonna act dumb and say that you don't see this happening constantly.
They on the side. Are they dressed?
Yes.
Okay, I don't see that. I don't see them. I don't see NFL teams dressing players they don't think can play.
You don't see players that get hurt during the game that are still in uniform and still on the sideline.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
I don't see them being directed to stay in uniform. I don't see that as a thing that they are being made to do. If you want to come out to Jersey, if your elbow is sprained and you can't play no more, I have seen plenty of instances in which individuals have come out of shoulder pads and jerseys, put a hoodie on, and stood there on the sidelines like, yeah, I'm fucked up, can't play no more, but I'm standing out here because I feel like I want to be part of the team. I want to be out here still, and I can be, so I want to be out here.
Okay, now do you also
that ain't what they did?
And do you also see players that are on the sideline in full uniform that are injured and don't go back into the game?
Yep, see that too. Yes.
Okay. So that happens.
Yes.
All right. So let's not pretend that it don't, because you see things that happen that
what they got to do with what we talking about though.
That goes to say that him telling them that if you can't play, if you can't play, then why are you here?
Yeah, you dressed today. You took up a roster spot today. You're one of the 50 fucking 3 that I have dressed in this fucking white and red right now today. Mm-hmm. And if you couldn't go, then I could have had somebody else in your spot. But because you said you can go, you put the shit on, and now you're telling me you can't go. All right, cool. Why the fuck I got you here? I didn't need you here. I could have had somebody else in your shit. And if you get told that, you get told that. If you didn't like the way it sounded, you didn't like the way it sounded. But at no point are you excused for the behavior that you exhibit. At no point is it okay for you to strip half fucking naked, throw shit into the stands, and then run the fuck off as though this shit is somehow cool. No, that's not cool, fam.
Nigga, you are yelling at the straw man real loudly. All right, cool.
I am.
All right, cool.
All right. It feels good though. It feels good.
Yeah, and that ain't got the jackets of shit to do with none of this. All right, so the fact of the matter is, now he was dressed. Did he play?
Yes.
Okay. Now, is it possible that he could have been injured even more while he was playing?
Possible, yeah.
Okay. So now, if he tells the coach, yo, this injury is even worse, I can't go no more. Does that give this coach right to say you're no longer part of this team?
Does it give him the right?
Yeah. Yes or no?
Yeah. Okay. It gives him the right to say that. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
He can cut. Yes. The coach has the right to cut whoever.
Okay, cool. So that's not wrong.
And look, I take that back. It doesn't give him the right to cut it. What it gives them the right to do is to not dress him. It gives them the right to put this motherfucker on injured reserve, which is the designation for people who are injured that are no longer able to be on a part of the active roster.
Okay,
And
so
if you're saying you can't be
what?
part of the active roster, okay, cool.
Then
I'll
what?
put you on injured reserve, and then I'll cut
o-
you at the end of the year. But if
Okay,
you
now
if you acting insubordinate on my sideline, and who's to say? See, you want to give this individual the benefit of the doubt, and he does not deserve the benefit of the doubt. I am not on this. I am not of the mindset to think that was the first conversation. I don't think that this motherfucker went right to my ankle hurt, can't play no more, can't go back in. Nope, I'm out. No, I think that it might have been the order of operations might have been closer to motherfuckers ain't throwing me the ball and him chirping about that shit and him getting chippy about that. And then the first report I got about Bruce Arians going over to talk to AB was, "Don't worry, we gonna get you your incentives." He goes over there and he tells him that. Then he goes off, and then he tries to get him back in the game, and that's when AB started my ankle hurt, I ain't going back in. After all the other shit. After the reports about, because it sounds about right. After you hear the reports about the Tom Brady going over there and talking about, we're going to get you your incentives, and his response to Tom being like, I guess you got your new boy out there. I guess you working with him today. Nah, I'm straight. My ankle hurt. I'm cool. And then motherfuckers flipping on you because what, nigga? Your ankle hurt. Oh, now your ankle hurt. Oh no. Okay. You know what? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Go. Go. Get the fuck on. And yeah, I can see a motherfucker cutting him there in the moment. Yeah. You might have got cut and got some of your bread, but because the shit you did, you're gonna have a hard time getting that paper, fam. And even
what
if
he?
you get it, even if you get it, you ain't gonna hold it for long. It's gonna be taken from you very swiftly.
Okay, all right. So with no evidence to the contrary,
Yeah. No. Hey, what we need evidence? This is S.O.S podcast.
right, right. And I tend to believe that these coaches will run, and we've seen this constantly, over and over and over and over again. Worse than Nelly, that these coaches will run a motherfucker to the ground and then toss them away. So
Right.
I fully support a player saying, "Yo, I'm too hurt for this shit. You're not gonna go out there, and you got to sit there and take that as a coach."
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't decide how hurt a motherfucker is, because we've seen this shit countless times and over, that a coach will sit there and play a motherfucker who has no goddamn business or right to be out there, because it's they not the ones that got to live with the shit.
Right.
So I fully believe that shit, and I fully believe a coach will say, "Yo, you can't do this shit for me. If you can't, you ain't gonna go out here and sacrifice yourself for my enjoyment, for my cause. Then you're not on this team. You don't do what I say, so get the fuck out of here."
Mm-hmm.
And no matter how you react to that shit, no matter what the fuck you do after that shit, no matter how many motherfucking shirts you take off and throw into the crowd for no fucking reason, no matter how many times you run laps around the goddamn field, what that motherfucker did was wrong. You
It
can't
was
control
wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong according to who?
according to every fucking thing that, and according to the contracts, according to the union, according to the fucking what the fuck is that shit, the agreed upon fucking rights and all that other bullshit that I can't think of the words to because I've been drinking for a solid 2 hours. um It's wrong.
According to the collective bargaining agreement, is what you're trying to go with.
That word. Yeah, according to that shit, that's dead fucking wrong. And no matter what the fuck you do after that shit, none of that changes the fact that that shit is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter how wrong he was, no matter how ignorant the shit he did after that was, no matter how stupid the shit he did after that was, no matter how pointless the shit he did after that was, because you seem to be thinking that I am arguing in support of all the bullshit he did after that. I'm not. I'm just saying that none of that shit fucking matters. Because if you're wrongfully terminated, you're wrongfully terminated. No matter how stupid you are after the fact that you were wrongfully terminated, none of that shit changes the fact that you were wrongfully terminated.
And I think that's what we're at our crossroads, because you believe he was wrongfully terminated, and I'm not sure if he was wrongfully terminated. I can look at the history of the individual and ascertain certain things. I can look at AB and I can look at his track record, and every time he does some shit, he blames somebody else. It's somebody else's fault for this happening. It's somebody else's fault for this action. It's never my fault. It's always me defending myself. I'm always in the right. I'm always the valiant one in all of these chaotic, turmoil-filled situations. So it's the moving company's fault for I don't know. Actually, I don't even know who fucking he blamed for that. When he was throwing his furniture off the fucking balcony at his place, and he trashed his rental unit. It was somebody else's fault then that made him do that. So it wasn't his fault that he did the shit. It's just the shit that happens, and it's somebody else's fault. I say that to say he has a propensity for trying to shape the narrative after he do some dumb shit. Well, I just did the dumb shit because of what they did the initial wrongdoing first. They didn't want to move stuff, and they wanted to get some money out of me. So that's why I started punching holes in the walls of my apartment and throwing couches up the balcony and almost hitting toddlers in the head by the pool and shit. That's why. It's the lady with the paintings fault that I groped her when she came in because she was asking for money and shit, and I didn't want to give her the money, and she made me put my hand on her ass. It's the fucking doctor's fault for having my friend record me and be mad at me for farting in his face for 15 minutes straight while he was trying to give me a fucking physical examination. It's his fault that I did that. It's the Raiders' fault for tricking me into thinking I can get a helmet that wasn't available ever for me to fucking wear. And I want to piss a bitch in this fucker and get all my money. But I'm not playing football because they won't let me wear a helmet that they said I couldn't wear to begin fucking with. You ain't never wore this fucker. But now all of a sudden you want to wear it? No, we don't wear these helmets over here, fam. That's just it. But it's their fault. It's New England's fault for not being able to wrangle me into doing what I was supposed to do in fucking New England. That's why I had to get out of there so fucking fast. I'm the victim. It's that guy's fault for firing me in the middle of a game because I didn't want to go in. Regardless of the fact that I was a malcontent asshole prior to the fact that I told this motherfucker my ankle was hurting. That'd be damned. It has no bearing on the fact that now I said my ankle hurt, so I'm not an asshole. I can't go back in. Oh, you said you don't want to fuck with me no more? Fuck you. I'm a knocking ass. Nah, fam. No, you can't continue to do that shit and get the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna read the headline and say, well, maybe he had good reason for doing that. Never. Because I looked at you do 50 million other things and you've never had good reason to do any of that shit. This a motherfucker that continuously do shit that they never called for. And then when they act like, hey, look, well, I did it, but it was because of them. No, you're a grown ass man. Act like a fucking child. And if you got a brain, a mental issue, you got CTE or whatever, you might have that. I don't know. If you do, you should get that shit. You should get some help for that. But football ain't for you. No more. You can't play. He can't play. No more. If you sign him, you stupid as fuck. I got a team. Could definitely use that motherfucker service. I snatched down every 49er thing in this motherfucking house. They signed that dumbass motherfucker.
You would.
I would. I would. I would. I would.
You would.
I would. I'd probably put it back up. But, hey, look. Hey, look. Also, me snatching shit down, it's kind of a veiled threat. I mean, I'm snatching shit that ain't nailed down off a wall. It's not really all that much of a thing.
Yeah, I could just hang it back up.
I
was gonna wear this anyway.
like a motherfucker. Yeah. That's my AB. Right?
Take this goddamn hat down.
That's my
put it on my head.
That's my I put it right on my head. That's my AB rant though. I ain't got nothing else. He just something wrong with that man. He needs some fucking help. He needs to stop playing football. Football is not for him.
He does need help. However, I'm not fully prepared to say that this nigga was all the way in the wrong.
See? And that's why that motherfucker ain't gonna get the help he gonna need. And that's why that motherfucker gonna be in a pickup truck in the parking lot somewhere talking about, I shot her. They want to point to this hit, this Devontae's perfect hit right here. They clanked him up.
Yeah.
He was down. He was down for a minute, and I think after this he started dyeing his hair blonde. Make a blonde mustache, look like a fucking villain from Bullwinkle.
Like I've seen Antonio Brown do countless dumb shit. We've seen him do a lot of dumb shit over the years, no doubt. However, I've seen NFL coaches do a lot more dumb shit with a lot fewer repercussions and put a lot more people in danger. So, if it's NFL coaches versus Antonio Brown, might lead towards Antonio Brown because.
But it's not NFL coaches versus Antonio Brown. It's just the shit we see Antonio Brown do versus the shit we hear Antonio Brown say.
No, it's either you believe Antonio Brown or you believe the coaches.
Yeah, but again, I've heard him say this same shit all the time. Yes, you probably told, I believe 100% that he told them motherfuckers that my ankle was hurting. I can't go back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I do not believe for a second he told them that shit initially. I don't believe that was the narrative going in. I believe the narrative was I can go, coach, because I need to get these motherfucking incentives. You know, you don't get to be injured and get your incentives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm hurt, but I'm still gonna try to go out there because I want to get this money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that's cool. And hey, look, he does not get the benefit of the doubt with me.
And he doesn't get the benefit of a doubt with you, but NFL coaches get far less of a benefit of a doubt with me.
But it's not just the coaches.
What you mean it's not just the coaches? He
don't just do this shit to NFL coaches.
No.
What? I can't use a person's pattern of behavior to establish a pattern of behavior?
No. We're talking about this particular situation where.
But how can we talk about this particular situation? The words so many other.
My nigga, the words are still coming out of my mouth, G. You have to wait to see what you're arguing against before you decide to argue against the shit. So we're not talking about the pattern of stupid shit. We're talking about this situation. Either he said that either he on bullshit, or coaches made him go out there, or the coach was trying to get him to go out there while he felt he was too injured to play. And I've seen far more chance, more circumstances of coaches sending players that had no reason to go out there, that had no business going out there to playing, and while they hurt. Then I've seen this nigga doing dumb shit. And
Hey,
I've seen a
look.
lot of this nigga doing dumb shit.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Yes, I think all 32 coaches will have an incident of doing some dumb shit, and then you can find 32 incidents of dumb shit performed by 32 individuals. But we got 15 incidents of dumb shit performed by one motherfucker.
We've got a history of coaches sending players out to play that have no business, that are hurt. Nigga,
But we got a history of this one individual always trying to play the victim.
Mhm.
And I am not willing to give him victim status. I've seen you play victim all the time. And I've never actually seen you be the victim. If one of these other times that he played the victim, he was the actual victim, then maybe there'd be some leeway in benefit given. But never, not one time that he has cried victim has he actually been proven to be the victim. He's usually the reason for the shit happening. And I would believe that the shit around him this time, he's most likely the reason for the shit happening. And if anybody gives me a plausible, slightly reliable, slightly reasonable interpretation of the events that happened, and he comes out looking like an ass, guess what? I'm going to believe it, because I've seen him look like an ass so many times before. You're an ass. So when your reputation precedes you, congratulations. You earned it. Now you got to eat that come with it. And sometimes what comes with that reputation, and this ain't even just about him. This is for somebody else that need to hear this shit. What comes with the reputation for being a fuck nigga is being a fuck nigga. And when you get treated like a fuck nigga, understand that you earned it. You earned it. So when they shitting on you and you getting fucked over, man, tough titty, because you got the perception of being a fuck nigga. It's normally your fault. So you have to eat some of these that ain't your faults because of all the shit that's been your fault.
Ipso facto, that's why Trayvon Martin got killed.
Hey, look, no. They judge Trayvon Martin on, he's trying, Zimmerman tried to judge, Zimmerman tried to, because I'm going to show you how shitty your analogy was. Zimmerman tried to judge Trayvon Martin based on the actions, his perception of actions of others. We're judging Antonio Brown off of Antonio Brown actions. Not the actions of other football players. See, you're trying to do what you're accusing. You're judging Bruce Arians off of the actions of a collective of football coaches. And their misdealings, whatever. But do we got a history of Bruce Arians doing this shit? I don't know. Maybe. He could be fucked up all. I don't know. I know he ride motherfuckers hard and he talk shit about everybody. Because when Tom Brady got there, he was like, that motherfucker ain't putting up what he supposed to have put up. So he'll talk shit about a motherfucker. But I haven't seen him talk shit about Antonio Brown before this. I only seen him stand up for Antonio Brown before this. So we have that history. We have Antonio Brown's history. And we have history of NFL coaches. So you want to judge, you are comfortable with judging Arians by the behavior of other coaches, but you so uncomfortable about judging Antonio Brown about the behavior of Antonio Brown, or based on the behavior of Antonio Brown. It's wild crazy, man. It's wild crazy.
It is. that I'm not giving the benefit of a doubt to the system. It is that this benefit of doubt that you're not willing to give Antonio Brown, I'm not willing to give to this to a coaching hierarchy and NFL system that we've seen countless times do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Ride motherfuckers until they are no longer beneficial, and then throw their ass out.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you think happened here?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I don't know.
Cool. Hey, look. We can move on. Shift topic a little bit. Rest in peace to one legend we lost.
The West Side Zone.
Max Julian.
Oh.
Oh, who you talking about?
I thought you were talking about Betty White.
Oh no.
Because
Yeah, she died too. Yeah.
But yeah, priorities. We gonna salute the iconic Maxwell Brown.
And if you're not familiar with this individual, you're familiar with his work.
You are definitely familiar with his work. Motherfucker,
he is the player of all players.
Mm-hmm.
He is the Mac.
The Mac.
20,
25, 20, 30, 25, get 30, 30, get 35,
40. Can you buy that?
Where your ride at?
Can you buy that? Tony, what do you do? Stick yourself. He stuck me, man. He stuck me. You stuck my man, Tony, man.
Stick yourself,
Tony, man. You stuck my man. Stick yourself, Tony.
Stick yourself, Tony.
Stick yourself good, Tony. Do it again, Tony. Do it again. Hey, look, shout out.
Hey, that one movie has so many goddamn quotes.
Hey, look. He got quotables from a movie. He just guessed it in. When they find you, brother, they're gonna think that you and that chicken bone had some freaky dicky love thing going on.
Hey, and the man was in he was in so many. He was in quite a couple of other shows and movies.
I can't tell you not name one.
None of them.
Not name one.
Everything goes back to the Mac.
That's Goldie. That's Goldie, baby.
He's Goldie. He's Goldie, and he was Goldie in everything after he was Goldie.
Pretty much.
I just right now I realize that he has a writing credit for Cleopatra Jones.
Hey, look! Shout out to him for being multifaceted and putting in work in the game. And hey, yo, look! I don't know if it's fair or foul that we associate you with just one thing. And I'm sure you were nothing like a pimp in real life.
Not the man was a goddamn sculptor.
So something like a pimp, kind of. Making a way out of no way. I don't know.
Yeah, make it a way out of no way. That is what he did.
But shout out to him. Rest in peace, Max Julian. You gave us some shit that we gonna rock with forever in the culture. I mean, it's what it is. Appreciate it. So
salute. Most definitely rest in power.
Mm-hmm. Also passing was the was Betty White.
West Side Zone.
West Side Zone. She's from the crib adjacent.
Yeah.
So we keeping her.
Yeah.
You might know her as Rose, or that old white lady on all the shit just for being old. Yeah. She passed away. She won the Golden Girls. Golden Girls was my shit. Golden Girls is still my shit.
It was all right.
Golden Girls only show you can watch where motherfuckers freely able to. Golden Girls are some niggas. First of all, they didn't operate like women.
Yeah.
They rolled for one another, but they didn't have all that sensitivity. They called Blanche a slut no less than 3 times an episode.
They did.
And And on some episodes, they would just outright say slut. They would just
Yeah.
call her an outright, "You're a slut." Not coding it in any kind of fun, whatever way. Just call her a slut. And Betty White, shout out to her, she was in on that a bunch. So that's why I fuck with Golden Girls. Um, but I fuck with Betty White. She did her shit. She was in Mama's Family. I fuck with her in that.
And she was in Boston Legal, which was my shit.
I didn't see that, but she was
Oh,
also in uh I didn't see it, but I heard it. I don't know if it's true, but it's so dope. I'm gonna go ahead and just take it as the truth. She had a talk show back in the day. They said, and on the show she had I don't even know who the fuck it was, but she had a brother on there, a black guest in the time where blacks weren't really on TV all that much, and she got some backlash for it, and her response to the backlash was, "Man, fuck y'all. I'm gonna have whoever I want on this motherfucker when I have whoever I have on this motherfucker." I don't know if that's the exact quote, but hey, look, shout out to Betty White for standing on business.
all right. So yeah, Betty White show in 1954. Definitely a time where black people wasn't that common on TV.
You weren't finna have no niggas going up hugging no white women on TV like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Imagine Harry Belafonte on Betty White show. Sitting
and
there giving Betty White a hug a little too long.
yeah,
Come on now, you know Clayton and them did not want to see that. Betty White one of theirs.
yeah, he was all right, so the character, the person that she had on the show was uh an entertainer named Arthur Duncan.
Hmm. Hey, look,
And
I don't even know who Arthur Duncan was, but
me neither.
Betty was riding for Arthur that night. I guess I don't know.
Not even just that night, just period. Um,
Hey, look, Arthur Pike. He
he
beat.
probably did. He
He
probably
beat.
did.
He beat. Shout out to Arthur for beating Betty White.
Yeah. We gonna run with that. Um, and I believe he was like a recurring guest on that shit. And motherfucker was like, "Hey, Betty, get that nigga off your show." Betty was like, "Suck my dick, bitch."
Bitch.
I mean, she didn't use those exact words because she was a white woman, but yeah, she was like, "Hey, this nigga here, live with it."
Yeah. Hey, look. That just goes to show you the roots of cancel culture and where they were established.
Yeah, yes, cancel culture or origin story.
Origin stories or whatever. But yeah, cancel culture. Speaking of cancel culture, uh, Patton Oswalt was he recently got into a little bit of shit, and he tried to preempt his canceling.
Nah, he didn't try to preempt. He responded to all the bullshit that was happening. But yeah, I think we got different takes on this.
We might. So he tried to preempt his canceling. If you're not familiar with it, I'll enlighten you all. So over this past New Year, Patton Oswalt. I thought it was Wald for a while. It's Oswalt apparently. He was doing a show, and after he did his show, his good friend Mr. Dave Chappelle had hit him up and was like, "Hey, since you're next door, why don't you come over here and rock the arena?" You know what I'm saying? Get a little taste of the stage, whatever. Woo out the band, ringing the New Year with your boy. And so Patton took him up, took a picture with him. In the picture, and said picture, Patton says, I'm trying to get this bigger so I can read it because it's tiny writing. Patton says, finish me set at McCall and got a text from at Dave Chappelle. Come over to the arena he's performing in next door and do a guest set. Why not? I waved goodbye to this hell year with a genius I started comedy with 34 years ago. He works in arena like he's talking to one person and charming their skin off. Anyway, I ended the year with a real friend and a deep laugh. Can't ask for much more. your boy Pat. I don't know. My nigga Dave. He didn't sign the rest of those. But yeah. My nigga Dave. Cool message, whatever, Wouldn't think twice about it. I would think that Pat Oswalt and Dave Chappelle probably do run in similar circles. I could buy them being friends.
Yeah, they've been rocking with each other for 30-some years.
I could believe that. I can believe that. I can believe Dave is a motherfucker that you lock in with 34 years ago, and he would call you up and say, "Hey, buddy, I'm doing an arena. Why don't you come over here, touch the stage, we'll rock with your boy a little bit for the New Year's. If you're not busy, come fuck with me." Reaching out, doing this shit, And not to shortchange Pat Oswalt like he's some poo butt out here. He's Ratatouille.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's Ratatouille.
My nigga, of course I'm down. You hit me up?
I have seen Pat was in Blade 3, but Blade still.
Yeah.
It was 3, but it was Blade. So
it's sort of Blade.
I've seen him in a bunch of shit. I've seen him be the sniveling sidekick, the ne'er-do-well, the unwanted nerdy friend. I've seen him be the self-serving mother. I've seen him be all these characters.
Mm-hmm.
He's had a long history in Hollywood doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he posted that, thought nothing of it. Didn't even see the post. Tell you what I did see though. Another post he made. A lot longer in length. Company with a different picture. Him reflecting.
First of all, that picture is mad weird. It's very stupid.
Hey, look. You don't get that picture without posing for that picture.
Yeah.
Not that. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, this is Pat deep thought.
He picked that one.
Mm-hmm. So Pat made like 2 posts. And look, real quick, if you can go out to like his greater Instagram page real quick. Okay, so you can look at his posts, look at his page and how he posts, right? So you see right here, right? Stop. Before Dave, he, doing this shit, whatever, looking, whatever, into the camera, whatever video that is. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a shit. Then you got the Dave post. Very next post. Let's click on that. So Patton made that post with his dear friend Dave for 34 fucking years. Then, not a day later, I don't think it was, a couple hours, I don't know how fucking long it was, doesn't even fucking matter. Gets a few little comments on the picture. How dare you with the LGBT Antichrist, Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got all that?
Yeah. So he gets this backlash and he quickly responds to it.
Hold on. He got all that, and then he also got the anti-transgender motherfuckers talking about wait to stick it to all these weirdo motherfuckers. He got that as well.
Okay, he gets that. All right, cool. All right, so he decides to make another post on the Instagram
with the stupid picture,
with his picture and reflection, with his multitude of legal pads, because he writes a lot of jokes, I guess. I don't know. Composition books and such. Anyway, post says, I saw a friend I hadn't seen in a long time this New Year's Eve. We've known each other since we were teens. He's a fellow comedian, the funniest I've ever met. I wanted to post a pic and IG story about it, so I did. The friend is Dave Chappelle. 34 years we've been friends. He's refocused, and refined ideas a lot of us took as settled about race and history and life on planet Earth and spun them around with a phrase or punchline. We've done bad and good gigs, open mics and TV tapings, but we also 100% disagree about transgender rights and representation. Here's where we get into the shit. I support trans people's rights, anyone's rights, to live safely in the world as their fullest selves. For all the things he's helped me evolve on, I'll always disagree with where he stands now on transgender issues. More bullshit. I'll dissect it in a minute. But I also don't believe a seeker like him is done evolving, learning. Someone that long, see the struggles and changes. It's impossible to cut them off. Impossible not to be hopeful and open to and cheer them on. Also, I've been carrying a lot of guilt about friends I've cut off who've had views which I couldn't agree with, or can you expand on this, please, a little bit? Couldn't agree with or change in ways I couldn't live with. Sometimes I wonder, did I and others cutting them off make them dig their heels in deeper, fuel their ignorance with a nitro boost of resentment and spite? I'm an LGBTQ ally. I'm a loyal friend. There's friction in those traits that I need to reconcile myself and not let cause feels of betrayal in anyone else. And I am sorry, truly sorry, that I didn't consider the hurt this would cause or the depth of that hurt. I've been messaging a lot on IG today, and the back and forth has really helped guide me in the writing of this. I naively deleted a lot of posts in the comment thread, critical ones from LGBTQ writers and shit posts by TERF, anti-trans orcs looking for clicks and giggles. I wanted a nice comment thread about the pic with my friend. Ugh. So easy to think someone else needs growth and miss the need in yourself. Gonna keep trying. Okay. Before you take it away, real quick, bring it back. I just want to identify the piles of manure in this real quick. You can scroll up for me real quick. 1 second. All right. All the way. You went all the way up. All right. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So he starts this with all these platitudes about the friendship and how much of a thinker and how smart he thinks that Dave Chappelle is.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes on to frame his bullshit. But we also 100% we 100% disagree about transgender rights and representation.
Okay, that's the first lie. That's definitely a lie, because Dave Chappelle, I think he's Patton Oswalt is wrong.
My question I want to ask, and I think we're on the same side, we're on the same lines here. I just want to ask the question: what in Dave Chappelle's speech, whether it be through interview or comedic special, has he ever given a stance that he is not for the rights of transgenders and their representation? I've not heard him call for them to be banned from anything, and I have not heard him call for them not to have rights for things.
True indeed.
Okay, so you frame his position in incorrect lens.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go on to further submit that the difference in stance by saying, I support trans people's rights, anyone's rights to safely live in the world as themselves, their fullest selves. As though he has done anything to the contrary of that. I don't think he's ever called for violence against a transgender person or intolerance of transgendered people. Yes. I think he's called into question the things like the awarding of Woman of the Year to a person who wasn't even a woman for a year.
Yeah.
How can your biggest step as a woman be done as a man? One, that's just my question. That ain't even Dave's. That's just me. That's just dear old Jacques asking a question How can the thing you did as a man be credited to you as a woman? I'm just confused. I would think that the Woman of the Year accomplishment should have to have accomplished something as a woman. Wrong?
No.
Wrong? Wrong? Right? Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. And that's not to say that she's not even a woman because she's transgender. That's just saying, what the fuck did she do? And I think you should get credit for saying she. I think you should. Or at least not be dinged for not acknowledging her existence or her being her fullest self. Never seen him do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you go on to do that, but it's just the self righteousness and the fake extension of an olive branch to a friend, or the fake tolerance of an individual when because they're so intolerant. But you're being such a fake friend that you can't even recognize that this friend of yours hasn't even been intolerant. You won't even point to an instance of intolerance. But what you will do is join in on in the chorus of detractors towards your friend, dinging him for shit he didn't even do. And you fake stand by him without actually standing by him on any principled way, any principled pillar. Nothing. You just say, he's a fuck nigga for his thoughts, but he's my friend, but he a fuck nigga. But I'm not a fuck nigga because I don't believe none of that shit. But how can I cut off a friend? I'm such a stand-up guy. I'm not going to cut off a friend of 34 years just because they haven't grown or evolved yet. Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit bitch, you. That's my thought. I don't know what we're going to disagree at, but I'm done. I'm going to drink and let you have at it.
All right, so you in the chat you said that he was a bitch.
Yeah, I think he's a bitch.
I don't think he's a bitch. I think he's definitely wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong about Dave Chappelle's stance. He's wrong for making this dumbass post. He's wrong for using that stupid ass picture. He's wrong about a lot of shit. Like, I think he framed this nigga ideas completely off, way fucked up, and proved that he don't even get Dave Chappelle shit. But I think that he was saying in a way, yo, this is my nigga, I'm finna stand by him. I think he was doing that, and he said, I don't particularly agree with a lot of the shit, some of the shit that he say about this issue. Which, I mean, if you stupid, then if you're wrong, then you're not gonna get all the shit that the motherfucker was saying. I mean, Dave shit is like, some of this shit was so nuanced and like so low key that, yeah, if you looking at it at an angle of fuckery, then that's what you're gonna pick up. But if you just paying attention to all of the shit that he's saying, you gonna get the shit. I don't think he was able to pay attention to all the shit that he was saying and actually got the shit. So I feel like, yeah, this nigga is definitely wrong. However, I think he's just wrong. That's all it is to it. He's wrong for all the deleting all the motherfuckers who was talking shit about Dave. He should have let that shit rock. All the motherfuckers that were supporting Dave and talking shit about the transgender motherfuckers, he was wrong for deleting all that shit. He should have just let that shit rock. Like, he should have just said, hey, this is my people. I don't agree with everything, but they're still my nigga. And he would have been good. But
no, he'd still been a bitch.
Nah, he would have been
He'd still been a bitch. He'd have still been a bitch. Again, you're giving him the benefit of the doubt as though he didn't and you can take away all his shit. I don't need to look at his face no more. Pasty, short, Fucking, hey, look. God don't even fuck with you, Patton. Look at you. That's what he thought of you. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this motherfucking gelatinous blob of an ineffectual, inept, spineless, weak, pitiful person, and we'll call him a man, because I have no other reason. I have nothing else to call him but that. He's too ugly to be a woman. So yeah. But it's just it's if that's standing up for me, please sit the fuck down for me. If that's being a friend, please be an enemy. Please, that would be more beneficial for me. If you want to be a friend, just be an enemy, because you're not a friend. You're not standing up for me by rubber stamping the lies they telling about me. They lying on my name, and you like, yeah, fuck it, I'll go with it. Yeah, he's intolerant. No, I'm calling him a bitch because before that issue, he didn't think Dave was intolerant. He didn't have that stance of what he was saying was so wrong. That's not what he thought. But I can't handle that weight. I can't handle the pressure of those disapproving eyes. So I'll fold because I'm a bitch. Because he's a bitch. I don't know how.
It's
What did I do?
he's definitely wrong. Like as far as bitch, if he was a bitch, if he'd have deleted the post he made, the shit he took with Dave, that'd have made him a bitch move. That definitely been a bitch move, because it'd have been like, all right, I'm trying to cover up all this shit and pretend like it didn't happen. Nah, he's still standing on the shit like, yo, this still my nigga. I still rock with him. So ain't shit gonna change that. Now. Let me get this off. Now, why the fuck he felt the need to do that shit? Completely different. Like, if him taking everyone's opinions and treating them as fact when it's not, very wrong, very stupid. However, I can't quite call it bitch maintenance. Like we've seen bitch ass shit to pretend like you don't fuck with this nigga no more when you really do. That would be bitch shit to say, like, y'all might not like this nigga, but I still fucks with him. That ain't bitch shit. He's wrong because the reason motherfuckers don't rock with him is wrong. And he's given in his stupid ass little apology mirror post, he's giving credit and giving credence to that fake ass stance that everybody's on, instead of saying, like, yo, pay attention to the shit that the nigga saying. Listen to fuck putting the picture of him looking in the goddamn mirror with 45 notepads, knowing that he don't write shit, and he more likely type that shit in. Fuck that. Play the last 2 minutes of that. Fuck. He should have posted the last 2 minutes of that goddamn last Netflix special and said, like, yo, this nigga makes fun of every fucking body. However, he still respects these motherfuckers. Just because he cracks jokes on them doesn't mean he doesn't respect them. And you should understand that I understand you might not like the shit that he says. However, And if the shit that he says offend you, I'm sorry that you're offended by it. However, this nigga is not what you think he is. And if you're mad at that, then you listen to this. Instead, he went on a whole nother other tangent on some bullshit, giving credit to and giving credence to some shit that really shouldn't be, that shouldn't have it. And that's where he was wrong.
Hey, look,
However,
hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. It's really hard for me to watch you pretzel yourself all over the place to
I
try
ain't
to do
pressing this shit.
everything you can not to call this nigga a bitch. You bitch, fam.
I ain't
You
pressing shit.
you doing all
Try-
these gymnastics, trying to hop around the point, bend around it backwards, and you stretching over here. You doing all that other shit. Nigga's a bitch, man. He's a bitch. He's a bitch.
I,
And you
I,
don't want and you don't want him holding the line with you. You don't.
I,
You
I,
don't. You don't.
I,
You
I,
picking people to hold the line with you. You're not picking him. You no. You go cook somewhere, Ratatouille. Don't. You can't be up here in the no. I can't have you up here. Can't trust you up here. Don't want you nowhere behind me. But shit, if you got to be somewhere, be somewhere. But you a bitch, and you can't occupy this space with me no more.
all right. So first of all, you're dead ass wrong in that sentiment because I have no reason whatsoever to not call this bitch a bitch if he deserves to be called a bitch because I've never seen a Patton Oswalt fucking stand up show. I didn't know the motherfucker was a comedian, honestly. Like the name sound,
Which makes me ask why you
my nigga,
twisting yourself so hard to
my nigga, the
not
words are still coming out
go
of
say the
my
same.
mouth. My nigga, the words are
I
still
know,
coming out of my mouth. I'm still
I
talking.
know, I know.
So yeah, I have no horse in this race at all. If you're a bitch, you're a bitch. If you're not, you're not. However, the fact of the matter is, the shit that I say ain't bitch shit. That's why I'm not calling them a bitch. I never watched a Patton Oswalt stand up comedy show. Probably never will. I didn't know the motherfucker was a stand up comedian. I wouldn't have been able to point this motherfucker out of a lineup if you had four motherfuckers holding up a sign that said I'm Patton Oswalt and three of them was him. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know what this motherfucker looked like. I never heard his, I still haven't heard his fucking voice. Probably would recognize that. Yeah, okay, I have heard his voice if I've heard it, but I didn't
Like,
sit there and look up like,
oh, yeah.
yeah, but I didn't watch his shit. I can't recall none of his shit. I don't know who the fuck he is. Now the name sounds vaguely familiar, but so does 45 other different auto tune rappers. That don't mean I can point these motherfuckers in the lineup. So
Mm-hmm.
I have no reason not to call this bitch if he was doing some bitch shit. However, I'm just saying the fact of the matter is this particular instance wasn't no bitch shit. If it was bitch shit, I would definitely call this shit some bitch shit. However, in my opinion, this shit wasn't bitch shit.
Hey, look. I'm tired of talking about this bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna talk about some more bitch ass niggas. I don't know. I felt if I ended the argument calling him a bitch ass nigga, then I somehow win. I don't know. But hey, speaking of bitch niggas, Tristan Thompson.
Is he really a bitch nigga?
I don't even know. I don't know what he. Yeah, he a bitch nigga. He a bitch nigga. I
I, I
don't. I
well,
don't. I don't care. But the shit he do just be so egregious. So he got another kid now. Surprise! After the months of speculation and the back and forth with the woman about, I ain't never fuck with that bitch. You ain't never fuck with her, but she putting the whole kid on you, fam. And this is what I'm telling you. Reputation matters, fam. Because
yeah,
because every time a bitch put a kid on you, it end up being your kid. You run a script. A bit you fuck a bitch. You say you ain't fuck her. She gets pregnant. You say it ain't your kid. She tells you it is. You say it ain't. I never even touched the bitch. You go get a paternity test. Come back as your kid. You get all apologetic. You apologize to the Kardashian bitch, and then you do the same shit over again, fam. Like it's the Tristan Thompson cycle.
Yeah. I'm,
But it's bitch shit because you keep doing the same thing and then apologizing for it after the fact.
but
Like
it
it's
works
just,
for him.
I mean, does it work though?
Has she taken him back every time?
That's what working means now. That this attention starved, desperate bitch takes you back, time and continues to fuck with you. That's what working is.
Yes,
Not
for him.
you. Not. I mean, I look. No, not that. I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about this motherfucker continuing to make all these loose ass children with these loose ass women, but continue to do clown shit like fuck them, obviously fuck them, and then say I ain't never fucked them. Yes, you did. You fuck groupies. That's your mo, nigga. You fuck loose, random ass thought Instagram hooker bitches. We all know you do it. You a simp, clown, stupid motherfucker. That's what you do. And you give a disproportionate amount of these bitches babies.
A disproportionate amount of the bitches.
Hey, look. He got more Instagram babies. Hey, look. Sean Kemp crawl so you can walk, nigga.
And Antonio Cromartie flew.
You
So
are not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be walking in the child support court, fam. And you just run into it. And then be on the internet with the shit on the Twitter. You Instagram beef with these bitches.
I,
Like they see this shit, fam. And
hey,
the judges that's gonna hear these cases see this shit.
but the shit works for him
How do you call this working? He gotta
because
pay lawyers. Look, he gotta pay lawyers to go to court to fight the shit that he know damn well he popped. He know he popped them. But you pay the lawyers to fight it, get caught. It comes out in the end, but you paid all that bread for the lawyers. Now you gotta pay for her lawyers. Now you paying this shit for the next 18 years. Where is the victory in this for him? You're coupled with these dumb broads forever. Where's the victory in that? Your teams that got any potential of chance to do anything in the NBA for your legacy as far as career is concerned won't fuck with you because of your dumb decision making. That also affects the amount of money that you're able to make. That's a dumb decision. Where's the victory in that? How is this nigga winning when all he get to do is go back and be up under Khloe Kardashian again for another 6 months? How is that the victory? Please explain that shit to me. Where's the W in this shit? Because I am not seeing it.
hey, the fact of the matter is he wants to be on bullshit and fuck all of these random ass loose bitches and still keep this bitch on his side. And all of the dumb shit that he's doing constantly fucking works for him. It accomplishes the goal that he wants. So therefore, it works.
Hey, look, you know what? You convinced me. I don't call him a dumbass no more. It's purposeful.
Yes, it is.
So this was the goal. It seems like a dumbass goal to me. I don't get why you want to win these dumbass carnival prizes. The goldfish is gonna. Hey, look, you're not even getting the goldfish that's alive. You getting the whatever, fam. Hey, look, if that's what it is, hey, look, he do him.
Hey, he getting the fuck all of these random loose ass bitches and still get to keep this bitch that's worth 150 million.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey,
And
look, hey,
she
look.
keeps taking him back all because he keeps posting this stupid shit that nobody believes but her.
Only a moron would think getting a woman that's worth $150 million, if that's even her net worth. It might be more, might be that, I don't know. But only a fool would think that bagging her would be the prize when you could have made exponentially more without her.
Yeah, he could.
He could
He
have.
could. He could.
He could have.
He
Could
could.
have.
He could.
Hey, look, you
He
got
could.
you were above average coordinated motherfucker that's damn near 7 feet.
Come on now, the nigga didn't decide that he was right-handed until he was 23 years old. He was 4 years. He was 4 years into the league when he decided which hand he was gonna shoot with. Come
But
on,
when
my
you
nigga.
but when you 7 feet and can jump off of both of them motherfuckers, you can do it. You can make that decision later in life.
the nigga decided when he was 23 and 4 years into the league that he was gonna be right-handed.
Hey,
He's not the most intelligent one.
hey, look. There's no reason on earth that Tristan Thompson couldn't have made at least $300 million in his playing career.
Oh, there's plenty of reasons. First of all, he's not $300 million good.
Hey, look, a lot of motherfuckers ain't $300 million good. I don't mean they ain't gonna get $300 million when you already 100. You already 100 of them there.
It took him most of his career to get to that 100.
No, it didn't. He got there rather quickly. He was young with that first contract in Cleveland, fam.
Hold on. Let's pull up his
He was young.
Let's pull up his career earnings. All right, so as far as 11 years into his career, he's made $115 million.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look. When was it? When was that first big contract he got?
All right, so first, his rookie contract was standard 4 years, $16 million.
Okay.
All right, then that second contract was 5 years, $82 million.
He had 100. He had 100 already, and he's how many years in the league?
That's 9.
That's 9 at 100.
Mm-hmm. Now you add that onto the fact that he isn't that good.
Hey, okay, he ain't that good, but he's 7 feet. You mean to tell me he couldn't have tricked one more $100 million contract out these motherfuckers?
Hell no.
Because we don't got nobody in the league right now tricking motherfuckers out of $100 million. So if I just Google who's stealing $100 million from the NBA right now, I wouldn't be able to find 30 motherfuckers.
You wouldn't be able to find an average talented 9 year into his career and then decide that he wants to be right-handed. Motherfucker
he's 7 feet. He's 7 feet. That's another 100. That's 100. That's $20 million a year for the next 5 years. 7 feet. If you could put up 12 and 10, and I think he did that for the most part.
Oh, he definitely did not.
What did he do?
Hold on. Let me pull up his basketball reference stats. All right, Tristan Thompson basketball reference. Career average 9.2 rebounds, 9.2 points, 8.5 rebounds.
Not career. Give me round year when he got that contract. What was he doing?
Oh, after the first 4 years, when he got that 82, after his fourth season, he got averaged 8.5 points, 8 rebounds.
Okay.
And then he got the 5-year extension. After that 5-year extension, that season after the 5 years, he was at 12 and 10.
Okay.
And then
12 but are we acting like a motherfucker that's 7 feet is giving you 12 and 10 cannot go out here and get $100 million?
Obviously not, because when after that contract, after that 82, let's see, what contract did he sign?
Hey, look, the obviously not is for the obviously coupling he had.
Because after that 5 and 82, he went to $9 million.
Yeah. After the Kardashian bitch and all of the antics and shit like that, we're not signing you no more. I started this by saying this motherfucker who could have made $300 million. You talking about won a prize of a woman who was worth $150 million. That doesn't seem like a prize for a motherfucker who could have earned exponentially more, twice as much more if not even twice, maybe some more than that though. But I think he could have got $300 million. If you don't think he could have got that, then that's par for conversation. But I think had he just stuck his nose in basketball and stopped worrying about Kardashian sisters, he might have been able to get 15 and 10 in his career as an average.
You saying that like the
Maybe.
Kardashians?
He wasn't far off. He was getting 12, and what you said, he was 12 and 10.
Nigga, you saying this shit like Kardashian pussy is what kept him from sticking his nose into basketball.
No, being concerned with the Kardashian pussy, being concerned with all the extracurricular dumb shit is what stopped him from getting the other $150 million in his career.
No, nigga, none
Fucking
of
with
that.
the loose women, not just the Kardashians, but they're just a placeholder for illicit dumbass behavior in this instance.
But he was never that. He was never the I'm fit to hit the gym and work on my game again. Nick, I just told you he didn't decide he was left-handed until 23.
Hey, look, again, you could do that when you that tall and coordinated.
No, you can't do that.
Didn't even know he was left-handed.
You can't do that.
It's a dumb proposition for you to hook yourself to a or what's her name, Khloe Kardashian wagon when you 7 fucking feet tall and coordinated. Whether or not you know if you want to be right or left-handed.
But no. Most 99.999999999% of basketball players know whether they're right-handed or left-handed before they enter the NBA.
And he did it without knowing.
And
he got special. No, that means once he decided what hand he was going to use for going forward, he should have been killing these motherfuckers.
No, that means that he obviously did not give enough of a fuck about basketball to determine whether or not he was right-handed or left-handed at any point in time in his life.
They got shit to do with basketball. They got everything to do with this retarded motherfucker's way he attacked life.
but chasing Kardashian pussy.
If you sitting here struggling at the sink every morning with toothbrush.
But you making my point. Chasing Kardashian pussy wasn't the determining factor of whether or not he was gonna get this money.
Well, all I'm saying is the motherfucker made 110 million confused for half his life. Shit. Once he made a decision, the sky's the limit.
No, because once he made the decision, he still wasn't better.
That's because when he made the decision, he was already. Hey, look, I'm blaming his focus on his predicament. That's all. That's all. It's not even supposed to be that long of a topic. I don't even get that much. I don't even care that much about these individuals. I really don't. I just thought it was just some dumbass shit this motherfucker did and continues to do.
I salute him for doing the dumb shit and having the dumb shit work for him. If that's his aim, and obviously clearly that is his aim.
Hey, look, if you want to have your potential career on earnings, go ahead and follow the tricks, and that's successful to you, go right on ahead. But I think that's what he did. Shit. What else we got? I think it was something else we were supposed to touch on before we got done.
Yeah, we got to find one more subject because I didn't even look for a pun yet.
Oh shit!
The vaccine card mandate. Did we talk about that?
We did.
A
little bit.
People in Virginia stuck on the E-way.
Oh, that shit was crazy. That was more just anecdotal. Them motherfuckers was on the expressway for a day and some change.
I don't give a fuck how far you got to drive. It's not a day's worth of drive.
Hey, look.
You sit in your car. Nah.
Hey, look. You know the amount of sheeple you have to be around to be stuck in your car for 24 hours. I'm bagging this motherfucker up, fam. I'm going down the off ramp, the road. I'm not finna. I gotta piss, and I'm not. I gotta go.
And you know what? I can walk from here.
Fuck walking around leaving my car, fam. I'm driving on this grass.
There are so many other options.
I'm going up this shit. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all all not bagging the fuck up and getting the fuck home? I don't
Yeah,
understand it.
yeah, because around after 45 minutes of nobody going nowhere, I'm definitely finding my own exit.
We getting this shit together. We getting this shit together. If I got to get out the car to tell you to move your car up so I can move my car out, I'm doing that. But I'm not going to be stuck here for 20. No,
Like, nigga,
no.
if I gotta walk all the way to where this traffic, all the way to the next exit, and back every single car up just so I can get out and make a lane, I will do that. But I'm not sitting
We
on the
got
E-way.
we got a comment. It said it's not like Chicago, and a lot of cars slid off the road trying to bag up. There were no salt trucks. Hey, look, I feel you, fam. I feel you. I feel you. And hey, look, me going off of the road is a concern for you know regular traffic. Hour two on the E-way, I don't give a fuck if I'm off the road or not. I can ski it all the way over to some places I'm not supposed to be in this motherfucker. I'm going home.
Right. I could file my insurance claim at hour 6 after my 4-hour drive in my wrecked ass car. However, I'm not sitting on this E-way for 24 hours.
I am not sitting on this E-way for 24 hours, and I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be. Oh, I'm on the grass. No, I can't go. No, nope, nope, nope. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But hey, shout out to them for she said, shit, the folks in Chicago on Lakeshore Drive left their cars and went home, but they didn't have buses and trains nearby like we do. Hey, look.
Yeah, they left their car. I remember that because I was out there that day. They left their cars and the shit on the expressway. They did. However, there
Wouldn't have
was
been.
2 feet of snow.
Hey, look. Wouldn't have been me. First of all, snow don't even fall like that. You ain't surprised by 2 feet of snow.
Oh nigga, nigga, that 2 feet of snow was a surprise.
Hey, look. You keep doing this Tristan Thompson shit, but somewhere around 6 inches, I would have been clued in. Like, hey, yo, look, this shit ain't slowing down. It ain't stopping. I'm never gonna be caught in 2 feet of snow. Like
Oh,
accident. No, I knew it was gonna be 2 feet of snow. Like, fam, and I'm driving.
nah,
I
nigga,
live in. Hey, look.
nigga, I was
This
out there
is
that night.
your this is your fault and people like you's fault. You live in Chicago. You buy them little ass cars that got 4 wheels that all don't work. That's your fault, fam. I drive a suitable vehicle for the terrain that I have been accustomed to my whole life. I ride 4-wheel drive. I went out in the blizzard of the Super Bowl of 2000 and whatever year that was. I can't remember right now. It was more poetic in my mind when I thought I knew the year. I drove my car on top of snow because that's what my car do. Y'all motherfuckers, all I see is cars out there in that lot. In that lot.
Nigga, do you not see the bus?
Hey, look, bus ain't 4-wheel drive like that. Bus is like 8-wheel drive, but they ain't really got the traction like a motherfucking SUV. Buses is buses.
Nigga, I was out there in that shit,
And
and
you drove it.
my nigga,
What was you
my
driving in that shit though?
oh,
Just before we.
I have my Sebring.
Okay, cool. Just so people know,
All right, and
not a suitable Chicago car.
all right, shut the fuck up and let me talk. All right, so so I was out there that night. I left work 2 hours before the snow started. It took me 4 hours to get home. I watched the snow pile up. By the time I got home, it was it was at least a foot of snow. They shut down Lakeshore Drive right after I got off, but I made sure to get the fuck off. And
Hey,
then
look,
I took all this Ashland and fucking I drove all the way from the north side to Oak Forest. I made it. I but that shit, if you were out there, there was no getting around it. And once you were out there, that shit came so fast that it was no way around it. Like um my ex at that time had a Nissan Rogue, and which is it's a small SUV. However, it is still an SUV and it's still 4-wheel drive. Now this
nah,
motherfucker,
nah, no,
no,
no, no, no, no, no, That don't count. That don't count.
Oh, it does count
That don't
because it's still
count.
forward.
That don't
Now
count.
this extra smart motherfucker tried to go to work that night. She pulled out of the parking spot at 9 something, and no more than 10 minutes after she got out of that parking spot was no longer accessible because it was covered in snow. She
I'd
didn't
have
make it
got
out
that
the parking lot.
I'd have got that motherfucker.
Nah, you wouldn't have got that motherfucker. Now, that shows you how fast this shit came down. I lost a pair of Timberlands in that snow. Trying to
First of all,
push
I don't know how you lose a pair of Timberlands, fam. I don't even tie
because
my shits up. They not coming off
she
unless I want them off.
trying to push that motherfucking truck out the goddamn snow. I was out there that entire night. I got pneumonia.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. I don't know what to tell you, fam. All I heard was a lot of shit coupled with. Oh, but I made it home though.
Oh yeah,
And
because I did make it home
in a what, mind you?
in a goddamn blizzard.
In a what?
In a in a Chrysler Sebring.
Thank you. In a Chrysler Sebring, which you shouldn't have had, but you had it. But you also from here, kinda.
Nigga, I am more Chicago than most Chicago.
I know.
And
I just had to.
and nigga, you know, I only drive small cars.
I know. And had you got stuck, it'd have been your own fault. But you from here, you know how to navigate this shit, and you didn't get stuck. You got the fuck home. End of your story. Your story is what I got the fuck home. I'm not going, fam. If I was out there, I'd have been home too. Period. It's just me. I'm not sitting 24 hours in the fucking traffic, fam. We bagging this shit up. Get the fuck out the way. I'm going off right here. I know it's the wrong way. I don't give a damn. I'm out. That's just me. I don't know. We 3 hours in. You find your pun?
Nah, but I'm finna just give you out some bullshit. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I thought we talked about this snow for that long because you was looking for a pun.
I was, and then I got distracted by talking about this goddamn snow, defending, and letting you know how real this shit gets.
I feel you. It's real. I've been in it. I too, sir, am from here. I'm a forever from here though. You like it, you know.
Oh yeah,
you embrace the dark. You embrace the dark. I was born in it.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga. But
Jackson Park Hospital, nigga. What?
Nigga, Inglewood Hospital, nigga.
Yeah, but I stuck around for a little bit longer. Actually, I didn't.
You did.
I kind of left too. I kind of bounced for a minute.
Right, nigga. My hospital don't exist no more.
Whose fault is that?
Nigga, the city of Chicago decided Inglewood didn't need a hospital. So
they just decided that the hospital Inglewood had probably shouldn't be here no more.
Also, there's that.
Yeah, they probably should have replaced it. But yeah, that one probably shouldn't have been anymore. Why are you showing us traffic like jam footage and shit with semis like spinning out?
Yeah.
You do know I was just kind of mostly bullshitting most of this last argument about the snow and shit. If motherfuckers gonna be stuck, I'll be stuck too. But it's fun to talk shit. What? Fuck you niggas. Yeah. Stuck out there in the snow and shit. I've been out.
Yeah, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. You know, we do this shit every goddamn week. The nigga that ain't here usually, the nigga that's usually here but ain't here now. They got the PPEs. He got the herbal containment jars, ashtrays, all types of dope shit. Everything for your smoking habits and needs. Where the fuck the candles at, nigga? You ain't had shit but time. You sat there and watched 8 episodes of The Walking Dead that you hate in Cobra Kai. Nigga, where's the fucking candles?
Coming soon.
Candles coming soon.
What do you want me to tell you?
Oh shit.
Candles coming soon though. It's just it. Hey, look, it be moving parts. I gotta think of all this shit myself. So hey, look, it's hard to start some shit and be able to give it to you motherfuckers for a profit that's suitable for me. Because I'd be dead if I pay I pay $11 for a candle and charge you motherfuckers $12 for it. No, it's got to be a profit in there somewhere, right? I can tell you how much a candle costs to make and produce, but when we get the prices, they'll be out when the prices get where they're supposed to be, and they're affordable for you and me.
Yeah. Was
Yeah, definitely
what
coming
out the
soon.
world?
Definitely
Yeah,
coming soon now.
Candles coming soon. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
what's up to play?
Speaking of the devil,
Speaking
uh,
of the devil.
speaking of the devil, it's in April.
Hey, and also that is the name of the play, and not just a clever segue.
Not just a clever
Uh-huh.
segue. Not just a clever segue.
Uh-huh.
It is the name of the play. Yep. Speaking of the devil, written by Sheila Miller. No relation.
None.
Nah, no relation. We not related. We
Okay.
check. We not. Actually, we didn't check. We just, you do that. You do that shit. Who your daddy is?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know that nigga.
Yeah. Who your peoples?
And that's a check. That's a check. Yeah, but nah, it's a dope play. I do some. Hey, look, it's a fun character.
Nigga, are you playing the same character?
No, different,
Okay.
different, different. Not a bad guy. Not a bad guy at all.
Oh, okay, because you was typecast for like 2 years, nigga.
Yeah,
You had
yeah,
a solid 4 year run of just being this asshole.
yeah, yeah. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a
This
little bit.
breakfast slapping asshole.
This character is not the bad guy. I am not the bad guy this time. So
You're not the devil that they're speaking of.
I am not the devil that they're speaking of in this motherfucker. Although I do get a little devilish.
Okay.
And I feel like this question is loaded because they heard me down here during reads of this script. She gonna ask, but do you yell a lot? And I don't yell a lot, but I do yell at some motherfuckers.
Are you slapping around cartons of eggs and jelly?
There will be there will be no eggs harmed in the production going forward.
Going forward. So before nigga might have slapped the over easy omelet, but now going forward, you don't learn from your mistakes and they can slap no more eggs.
I ain't slapping no more eggs. I ain't slapping no more eggs. If I slap a motherfucker, if I gotta slap me, what I'm gonna make it look sexy. Whatever Kendrick said. If I gotta slap an egg carton, I'm gonna make it look scrambled. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna slap an egg carton. But it does get emotional.
Okay.
Yeah, emotions run high in this one. So there's that. It's gonna be a fun time. It's in April. I don't know the exact date. Don't get me to lie about nothing. I don't know shit hardly ever. But April, Edge Theater. Yeah, it's at the Edge Theater.
Up north.
Yeah, it's up north.
So
It's a train ride. It's a train ride and a little walk. But it's north side walking, so it don't count as walking really. It's like uppity walking. It's like almost bougie. It's almost like luxury.
Yeah, it's like a train ride and a strut.
Right, it's a strut. Yeah, you ain't walking, you strutting.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and take a train and strut to the show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But definitely, the show's gonna have a run, so there'll be plenty of opportunities for you to come through. But I suggest,
it's gonna be a run. It starts in April. It goes into May.
But we suggest you get a ticket every night and see the shit every night.
Oh, I'm gonna find new and improved ways to yell at motherfuckers throughout the course of this run. So you might see it the first night, it might be a little different the second night.
So you never know what you're gonna get, so it's best to just see all of them.
Hey, look, when I tell you this motherfucker, the character's kind of fun. This character's kind of fun. They got some motherfucking places to go, and yeah, I've been playing with the places. I haven't done it in a while, so You know, try not to be excited. Try not to be excited because I won't be disappointed. I just want to be happy.
You just want to be there.
I just want to be there. I just want the world to just stay open long enough for this shit to happen.
Yeah, there's that.
That's it. That's it. Because shit happens where, yeah, we ain't finna do nothing for a while now. Then you gotta sit down, and I'm gonna go sit down. I did for a very long time. But now I'm up again. I'm out. I'm back outside, but not really outside.
Well, he like on the porch.
I'm on the porch. I'm definitely on the porch. That's the perfect. Yes, I'm on the porch, and hey, yo, look, I'm gonna get this ankle monitor off soon, and I'm out here.
He might not be all the way outside, but if he asks nice enough, he might be able to go like down the street to the corner, but definitely not to the next block.
Hey, look, not to the next block, but I can go. I can come in your porch.
Right.
It chill. You know what I'm saying? Street lights come on. I gotta be back. But we gonna see what's happening in April. I might be able to go outside.
So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. Make sure to go to YouTube, check out the video for Cam's Loud Silence video. Dope video, special co-stars, all that dope shit.
Mm-hmm.
And New Year's Eve. I was definitely gonna go out to dinner. I was hearing about this restaurant that they had on the mall. It was like great food, but no atmosphere.
Does the moon not have an atmosphere?
The moon does not have an atmosphere, nigga.
Does it?
It doesn't.
I thought it just didn't have. Hey, look. All right, you know what? In the spirit of positivity.
Yeah.
Good point.
Hey.
We're gonna do something different for what is this? 205. We'll do something different for 205. Top of the year, 2022. We're gonna come in some positivity. Cause see, we came into last two little limpidly. So yeah, we gonna fuck it up. Yeah. Good fun. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We check y'all out. We be back here again at a point, next week.
Next week.